What is up, everybody, and welcome to the first edition of the newly revived, what used to be called the Maracle Podcast. That's been scrapped and repackaged. This is now known as the Losers Lounge Podcast, and for the first time in almost 10 months, I'm reunited, well, for the first time on this channel, with some good friends of mine. We have Willie at Heel Baszler, Connor at BCN Rollins, Kelsey at Flair Section, and Ryan at Rice to Ryan. That is awesome. So, introducing each one of you guys. Willie, how you doing today?
Doing good, man. It's good to be back.
Yep. Connor, how are you doing today?
Doing great. It's good to be back. It's unreal, boys. It's real, boys.
Yeah. Kelsey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy we're back. This is great.
Yeah. And finally, Ryan, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you? Feels good to be back.
Excellent. I myself am doing very well. We've been looking forward to this, ladies and gentlemen, for weeks. For freaking weeks, we've been planning this. Oh my god. Now it's finally here, and today we're here to talk to you guys, well, about a lot of things. So get some popcorn, grab yourself a beer, and have a relaxing seat, because this is going to be a long day.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, then here's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about WrestleMania week. Woo!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
WrestleMania week. WrestleMania is this Sunday, of course. However, there's always a list of events going on. We're going to be talking about Access, the Hall of Fame, NXT TakeOver at WrestleMania, Raw After Mania, SmackDown After Mania, and, well, even where the locations are for this year's show and possibly next year's show. So it's going to be a long ride. So we're going to be going through each subject with each member of this podcast. We're all co-hosts now. These guys used to be guests on my podcast, but now this is our podcast. We're all equals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Excited about.
We're like the core, but we're better.
Yeah, we're like the core, except we're successful.
Access, oh my god.
All right, then.
Get out of here.
Each member is going to have an opportunity to speak their mind and give opinions about the things that are coming up or what they think should have came up. So, let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. I believe this is the 34th edition of WrestleMania. I'm going to be honest. I was never planning on attending this year's show, even though I attended the last two. Out of all of us, I believe who also has been to WrestleMania aside from me?
I have.
That goes for Connor.
I went to WrestleMania 32.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe, did Ryan go there too, or no?
No.
I think it was Connor.
Yeah, I went to 32.
Yeah.
Alright, just Connor. Well, they went to Mania, but they never knew I was there.
Rip.
That's why I owe them one. Willie has not been to Mania, but don't worry. In the future, if I have to, I'll make sure he goes one day.
Yes, sir.
That'd be totally freaking awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick things off. What does WrestleMania always start with? It always starts with Access. And I believe, am I the only one out of all of us that's only been to Access or something?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Well, the good thing is we're not gonna dwell too much into it because, well, it's not something that you can just watch on the network.
Yeah.
It's basically wrestling's Comic-Con, if you want to call it that. Or something like that, I don't know. All right, what we got here at WrestleMania Access? Sessions begin Thursday, April 5th, going on to Sunday, April the 8th. What we got here? Thursday has a premium VIP session at 8 p.m. with Goldberg. That'd be cool.
Oh, God.
Yawn.
Yep. But not a lot of people here like Goldberg, so that's a shame. Rip.
He'll probably sweat through the entire thing.
You're thinking of Big E.
Just kidding, I love Goldberg.
You're probably thinking of Big E when it comes to sweating all the time.
Oh my god, don't put that image in my head. Jesus Christ.
Just realized the Reek catchphrase coming back on this channel.
WrestleMania Access, from my experience, was pretty fun because there were a lot of things you could do, whether it was stand in line to meet your favorite wrestlers, or check out some awesome things in a massive superstore, or perform your own entrance like I did a couple times. That reminds me,
Too
like,
embarrassed to do that.
since you can perform your own entrance, I'm going to ask each one of you. Kelsey, if you could actually perform your own entrance at Access, who would it be?
Charlotte, duh.
Yeah, she's the biggest Charlotte fan out of all of us here. Connor, what about you? Who would you perform?
I'd probably do Seth.
Of course.
Because that's easy to do.
Connor's Twitter name and username is...
I'd probably be too embarrassed to do anybody else's. No, even worse. Actually, I'll do Roman's.
Connor, do Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella.
You'd have to pay me at least $100 to do that.
All right, I'll do it.
I actually have $100 with me.
Huh.
I have more than 100.
So, Ryan, if you got to perform your own
I'll
entrance...
do Roman so the crowd can boo me in line.
You'll have to grow your hair out.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Ryan, what about you? Whose entrance would you perform?
Braun.
Braun.
That's right.
Braun Strowman. What about Brain Strowman?
That's so funny.
He's a
That was
legend.
so funny. Brains.
That's the greatest wrestler ever. What y'all talking
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's awesome. Willie, what about you? Whose entrance would you perform?
Finn Balor. Who else?
Good
And AJ
point.
Styles. I've done AJ's a few times.
Good point. You look at like 3 out of 5 of our usernames has Flair, Rollins, and Balor in it. So I'm not surprised. As for me,
How original we are, guys.
Yeah.
as for me, shockingly, I performed AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar and Shane McMahon. But you know what I would actually want to do?
What?
Adam Cole.
Bye.
That's a good one.
Just so I can have an excuse to say Maracle, baby.
I heard that, Kelsey.
Everybody in the crowd would do it too, or the people in line.
Adam Cole. Bye.
Adam
So
Cole,
cool.
baby. Why are we whispering? We're on the podcast. Why are we whispering? All right. But anyways, like, Access is a lot of fun, but since it's not where the big time situations are going, there's not much to discuss. However, there are a few NXT tournaments that are going to take place during these shows.
Mm-hmm.
And, was there a specific one, Connor, you said that was interested in?
Keith Lee versus Ono, which I really want to see.
Yeah,
If any of y'all are going to Mania, please live stream that so I can see it. I beg of you.
It sucks that we can't see those matches.
I know.
But the matches at Access, I heard, are actually pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
They
Like,
really are. They really are.
yep, they usually are. Like, let's see, last year when I was at Access, I forget who was involved, but like almost every match they had was always awesome to watch. And I also watched the unveiling of Ric Flair's statue.
Yes.
Wonder whose statue they're going to do this year.
Let's see, who have they done? Like, who have they done? Andre the Giant, Bruno Sammartino, Ultimate Warrior, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and that's it, I think. Yeah.
I think maybe Goldberg. I can actually see Goldberg.
Yeah, since
I remember Seth
Yeah.
Rollins' statue. Remember that?
That was funny.
Yeah.
Sting, thrown in a dumpster.
it got destroyed by fucking Sting.
It's like, yeah, Seth Rollins had a great statue, then it got destroyed. I gotta admit, that's got a sting.
Oh. Ooh.
I know, that was a bad one. That was a really bad one.
Bad jokes here in the
Bad
Losers
pun,
Lounge.
buddy.
Bad puns in the
Voice is
Losers
shot.
Lounge. That's kind of how it works around here, guys. We make a lot of bad puns. We act like morons at times. But you know
We're
what?
the biggest marks in the wrestling world.
And we're losers with what we do, boys.
Yeah, we're losers.
Hell
That's the
yeah.
whole point.
Or Losers Lounge.
Huh. Let's see. All right. From Access, we'll go from Access to the very next day, which is the WWE Hall of Fame, taking place Friday.
Oh, man.
And
Sorry
clearly,
about that, folks.
yep, I think we heard all of that.
Yeah.
WWE Hall of Fame is taking place on Friday, April 6th. We have 8 inductees here. I'm actually glad it's not compared to WrestleMania 31 in the San Francisco Bay, where they had 9 or 10 inductees?
Mm-hmm. I think Sting was the headliner.
No, that was
that
actually
was
2016.
32.
2015's headliner was
26.
Who was the headliner for 31?
Kevin Nash.
I forgot about that.
I know.
Yeah, I love Kevin Nash, but
Hey, you want to know an interesting fact here?
what?
The WWE Hall of Fame in 2015 was longer than WrestleMania 31.
Oh,
That's
wow.
funny.
That's hilarious.
Hall of Fame was longer than Mania that same year. Oh my God.
That was a great
last
video.
year Fournette would not shut up at the Hall of Fame.
I know.
Yep, that's understandable like that. But anyways, this year, what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to give opinions on the Hall of Fame itself and each inductees. We're going to talk about, and if this is optional, but we can also talk about what our possible favorite moments from said inductee was in the past, assuming we have any.
It's kind of hard.
Well, I'll go with them individually, and we'll see what we get here. But first of all, I want to know, what do you guys actually think about the Hall of Fame itself? We'll start with Willie. What do you think about the Hall of Fame itself?
I mean, it's not bad. The lineup looks solid. There are a few inductees that I don't think deserve to be in this wing, but there are also some people that deserve to be in there, but I'll get to that when we get to it.
Well, what do you think about past inductees that you've seen go into the Hall of Fame? Like, what do you think was your favorite Hall of Fame inductee in the past? Like, who you saw get inducted?
Kept it two.
Yeah,
there
sure.
were two actually. I really love Edge and Shawn Michaels. Edge and Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
What? Yeah, Edge and Shawn Michaels were my favorites.
Hey Ryan, you got a favorite like a WWE Hall of Famer or worse?
Probably favorite Hall of Famer. I probably had to go with probably Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think that was pretty cool.
How about the worst?
Ooh, I don't know. I probably, honestly, in my opinion, I had to go with Sonny.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Sonny. Huh.
That's a good one, actually.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that you weren't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm surprised you weren't talking about celebrities here.
Oh, I got most of that.
Oh, Donald Trump's another one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, so is Drew Carey. Oh my God.
What happened? Let's see.
I really want to forget that Donald Trump was inducted into the Hall of Fame. I want to forget that so bad.
Well, Kelsey, who's your favorite Hall of Famer who got inducted?
Edge.
Yep, Edge.
I love Edge.
Sucks that in 2011 he was forced into abrupt retirement.
That was so sad. I cried so hard. I was like, no.
Yeah,
I didn't really tear up at Edge's retirement.
People want him to come back, and I'm like, if he comes back, he could genuinely get really hurt
Or die.
People
Like, I don't want him to come back just for that reason, because he could get even more hurt than he already was.
No,
know?
he could die and get paralyzed.
Yeah,
exactly. That's
what people aren't thinking.
Yeah, here's the thing. If somebody's injured or stuff like that, just let them retire. Don't say you could possibly have a chance. Because there's a difference between could and should.
Ed says he loves the one more match chance, but he already knows he couldn't in the first place. So.
Besides, him and Christian put on a badass podcast. I love them. I love their podcasts they have.
It's probably as kick-ass as ours.
Yeah, probably.
Well, this is the first edition of the Losers Lounge podcast, so we'll see how things turn out.
You're in for a wild ride, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's see. Who did I miss? Connor, yeah. Who's your favorite Hall of Fame inductee?
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Worst one's probably Donald Trump. I'd have to agree with Ryan there.
For me, probably the worst would have to be, besides Trump, I think I would get worse than Trump. Drew Carey was just random. What the heck?
What was Snoop Dogg?
That was also random.
Yeah.
the worst inductee to me that hasn't even been inducted yet is Kid Rock.
Ha. I guess.
Oh God.
All right, then I guess ladies and gentlemen.
Goldberg is the worst inductee.
I guess, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're gonna start. We'll start off with Kid Rock here. Kid Rock's been announced as the celebrity for the Hall of Fame here in 2018, and you can tell by the reaction of the other hosts here that they don't like it either.
It's bullshit.
we don't like celebrity Hall of Famers.
No, we don't. Unless they're good, you know.
Okay, maybe one I could say that's
actually had a one match, then yeah, but it's no point.
One thing I could say that is passable would be maybe Mike Tyson and Mr. T.
That's passable for me.
Those are passable, yeah. Those are passable celebrities. But what about Arnold Schwarzenegger?
He was
No.
He was passable in my opinion.
It wasn't the baddest, but not great either.
Just to freaking hype up the Terminator stuff. Nah. No thanks.
Although, I'll take this.
Triple H did have a cool entrance.
Oh, yeah.
That entrance, man.
That was great.
That's pretty cool.
I will take this moment to say, like, in real life, we actually wish Arnold Schwarzenegger a recovery after his recent open heart surgery.
God rest his soul.
You know who should be inducted? What celebrity should be inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Lemmy from Motor.
Yeah, Lemmy.
Yes.
He should be inducted, and I'm
That freaking
so
Triple
mad.
H induct him.
Like, I know he's dead, but like he still should be inducted.
They've inducted dead Hall of Famers before, you know.
Actually, as a matter of fact, now that I see it,
they just did Big Boss Man.
Yeah.
They
And
did Eddie too.
last year they did Rick Rude.
Yep.
They did Eddie too. Oh,
Yep.
Man.
I'm never gonna forget Eddie's.
That was so sad.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. Seriously.
Very much. I've also noticed that this year, I think for the first time in a long ass time, there's not one single posthumous inductee.
I know.
Everyone here's alive.
Is it some weird Hall of Fame selections?
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, like when it comes to Kid Rock, we're actually wondering what the hell's he done aside from perform a few times.
Nothing.
He has not done anything.
Really nothing.
Hell,
Yeah, before the
WrestleMania 25, he had a live performance like right after that first match, and it's not even on the DVD because he requested a freaking raise.
Oh my God.
He requested a raise, and so they decided to just cut it entirely from the DVD and everything.
That's
But you
funny.
can see it on the network, folks.
Actually,
$9.99.
actually, I don't think even on the network you can see the Kid Rock performance.
Yeah, I haven't watched that figure in its entirety, so
All you'd have to do is go past the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I'll do it later.
That was a great Money in the Bank ladder match.
2009, yeah.
It was.
I believe that was when CM Punk won the second time.
Yeah. 2
Um,
years in a row, baby.
I believe Kid Rock's song "Celebrate" was the theme for the last time WrestleMania was in New Orleans, and it's partially the theme song for this year's event too. So I'm like, are they lazy or something?
Yes, they are.
I mean, sure they got the song "Let the Good Times Roll" in there, but
I'm so sick of that song.
"Let the Good Times Roll," something like that.
It was fun hearing it the first time, but now, no more.
If you want to talk about cool theme songs, think about "Give Me the Green Light" last year.
Oh,
Dude, that
God.
was catchy.
That was pretty catchy. Yeah. I still do it
That
today,
song
I
got
think.
annoying after the first 10
Got a green light,
times it
mommy,
was
if you know what that
played.
means, what we can do, Wendy. Sorry, I'm not caught up.
That's
I'm gonna
alright.
make you
That song.
ooh.
Who should be in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, Edge got
At first I
inducted.
thought you were talking about.
No. I'm
About
not-
me? Oh, I would actually be like, why the
I'm
fuck
talking
would
about
I?
the wrestler.
And I was about to
You
say,
were talking about Christian Miracle.
I was like, what did I do except sin the hell? Actually, the only thing I've ever done is walk up with a sin counter and take on the entire WWE. That's all I've done.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but yeah, Christian, the wrestler, also just like Edge, has had a successful career as well.
Yep.
So I'm thinking, yeah, he would be a great inductee. So, but yeah,
I should have just said Christian Cage.
Christian Cage, yeah.
what about the team of Edge and Christian? Should they be inducted?
Yes.
Can they really do that? I mean,
Well, they
Yes.
did the
Yeah.
Four
They could.
Horsemen.
Oh, heck,
I mean,
yeah.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair's in
had
twice.
his second Hall of Fame induction.
Now, Shawn Michaels might be the next two-time Hall of Famer when they induct DX.
Oh,
That's
definitely. DX definitely deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of teams and everything, the next Hall of Fame inductees we got coming up is the Dudley Boyz, Bubba Ray and Devon.
Get the tables!
They deserve it.
Now that's an inductee I'm looking forward to right there.
Same.
And speaking of Edge and Christian, they're going to be the ones to induct the Dudley Boyz into the Hall of Fame this year.
Yes,
It does
sir.
make sense.
Yep.
I mean, I would have chose the Hardy Boys, but that's just me.
What if they? Okay,
Either
what
one.
about all four of them then? Edge and Christian and the Hardys.
Yeah,
That would
I
have
can
been
do that.
crazy.
Yeah. That was cool.
Although, how
That'd be
cool would
awesome.
it be if they all reunited on the stage for a moment?
Yeah.
Dudley Boys.
They're off.
Let's talk briefly about the Dudleys here. Like, I'm going to go through individually, starting with Ryan. What was your favorite moment from the Dudley Boys?
Like, out of their whole career.
Yeah.
Probably I would have to say, I know this may sound bad, but Probably, I think what was the coolest moment was putting Mae Young through a table, because that really like kind of embraced their character a little bit, and it really made them like one of the baddest heel teams in like wrestling at the moment.
Oh yeah,
that was actually a really cool moment.
This was pretty cool.
Pretty kick-ass moment as well. Willie, what was your favorite moment from the Dudley Boyz?
Probably, this might sound weird, but probably their... Okay, this isn't weird, actually. Their match with the Hardys and Edge and Christian at WrestleMania 2000. TLC. Was it WrestleMania 2000?
WrestleMania 2000 was just a triple threat ladder match.
Yeah, was that? Yeah. That was a great match. Okay, whichever.
It's understandable because they had like so many classic confrontations over the years.
Yeah. Probably any of their matches with the Hardys and Edge and Christian.
Let's see. Kelsey, what was your favorite moment from the Dudley Boyz?
I'm gonna have to agree with Willie. I really liked that triple threat match. That was a really good match.
Yeah, like there was sure it was not TLC, but it was basically like the foreshadowing of the TLC.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think chairs got involved, but tables definitely did.
Yeah.
It's a Dudley Boyz match, so yeah.
Of course. Connor, what about you?
It wouldn't be a Dudley Boyz match without tables.
Probably not. Yeah. Connor, what was your favorite Dudley Boyz moment?
I'd have to say either that or their return in, I think it was 2013 or 4. I don't really remember.
2015.
It was 2015, my bad.
Yeah.
But their return, because if you think about it, like nobody predicted that. There was no rumors. There was like no anything, and it was just out of the blue and nowhere.
Yeah, that's how. I'm saying that's how you make a surprise return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shane McMahon's surprise return, remember?
Yep.
Remember that? This isn't a topic of Shane McMahon, but, his return was kept, under wraps. Nobody knew about him,
That's true. Hell, they made everybody focus so much on that prestige Vincent J. McMahon Award thing. I don't think any of us remember that anymore.
No, we just remember Shane's return.
Yeah,
that's true. I got a look from my mom on that night.
Let's see. I believe I got it all used. Oh, I haven't talked about my favorite Dudley Boyz moment was actually it wasn't one of those triple threat TLC matches. It was the first ever tag team tables match from the 2000 Royal Rumble show.
Oh, that was good.
As the Dudley Boyz took on the Hardys.
That was a good match.
That was actually the first Royal Rumble pay-per-view I ever watched as a kid, and yeah, I was 3.
Wow.
Yep, I've been a fan of wrestling since 1999.
Good Lord, dude.
I wasn't even born yet.
Who among us was aside from Willie? Because I know he's actually a day older than I am. I'm not kidding, folks. Willie was born a day before I was in real life.
Yes, he is not lying, folks.
April 7th, 1996 is his birthday. April 8th, 1996 is my birthday.
Oh my God, y'all's birthdays are coming up!
That's true, ladies and gentlemen. Birthdays are coming up for both Willie and me.
4 days until Willie's birthday, 5 days until your birthday.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yes.
And the way we have things set up is, like, Willie's birthday's for NXT TakeOver. My birthday's for the first time ever on WrestleMania. But next year, Willie's birthday is on WrestleMania. Again.
I'm lucky. The last time WrestleMania was on my birthday was in 2013. It was WrestleMania 29. The worst WrestleMania of all time besides CM Punk and The Undertaker.
Getting back to the Hall of Fame, let's move on to our next inductee. We have Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Oh. No, okay. This is the only induction I really don't care about. Besides the rest of them, I do not care about Jeff Jarrett. All I know about him and his WWE career is that he was Intercontinental Champion. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I really don't remember that much at all. Even if I've been watching all this time, I don't exactly remember every single moment here.
I remember him more in TNA than I do in WWE.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, people remember him more from TNA.
I wasn't really a fan of him, so I don't really know what to say about him.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Ryan?
I was just saying, I think because he did create Goldberg, that's the thing, and that's kind of what he's kind of known for. But I will say I do remember the feud with him and China.
Jeff Jarrett and China. Yeah. I don't really think that. from the sounds of things, none of us have a favorite moment here for Jeff Jarrett.
Unless it's from TNA.
That's understandable.
I don't even think we can think of a moment from TNA.
Even in TNA, I didn't really care about him. Like
his robbery with Kurt Angle in TNA was pretty good.
Oh, you know what I do remember about Jeff Jarrett? He was in the Bullet Club. That's the only thing I remember.
Oh yeah. Random. In case you guys don't know, Connor right here is a big-time Bullet Club mark.
For life.
Then again, who the hell isn't?
And Cody Rhodes freaking ruin it. Anyways.
All right, I guess we'll just move on to the next inductee. Here's one who will probably have like a favorite moment of World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Who wants to go first?
I'm actually super excited for this one, to be honest.
This one, I was shocked at actually.
Yeah.
Somebody go get their ass kicked. Somebody go get their ass kicked.
We're all singing songs here now, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody wears the suit. He did the fake retirement and.
Yeah, somebody should.
If he does the suit in the fake retirement, that's even funnier.
Yeah.
That should be very funny.
All right, let's go.
I got enough left in the tank.
All right, let's go individually. Kelsey, when you first heard that Mark Henry was getting inducted, what was your reaction?
I was like so happy. I was like, oh my God, finally, it's what he deserves. Like, I was so happy. Like, honestly, he's probably my favorite inductee out of all of them. Like, I'm so happy for him.
Yep, he's like, Connor, what about you when you first heard about his induction?
To be honest, I didn't even know he was retired, so I was really shocked, but I was super happy at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Ryan, what about...
Did we hear any news that he retired, though? Like,
I don't think
he quietly
Where?
Quiet retirement, huh? Kind of like The Undertaker. Yeah. Well, we'll get to talking about The Undertaker a little later. Ryan, what about you? What was your favorite... Well, I mean, not favorite, but what was your reaction when you heard about Mark Henry's induction?
I was shocked. I did not expect it, but I was very happy for him.
I did not expect it this year, though. Like...
Yeah, it's like... And Willie, what was your reaction when you heard Mark Henry is getting inducted?
Very happy. You know, he deserves it. And the person who's inducting him is very interesting, too. Yeah, Mark Henry deserves it. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's right. Willie brought that.
You to a burp.
Yeah.
Willie brought up a good point, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the Mark Henry's being inducted by the Big Show here at the Hall of Fame. My reaction when I found out Mark Henry was being inducted in the Hall of Fame, I was surprised as well. I was like, wait, what? Oh my God. But at the same time, I was like, holy shit, that is awesome. And like, there has not been that many inductees we're looking forward to that much. I mean, we'll probably look forward to Dudley's as well, and maybe even Goldberg and stuff like that. But Mark Henry is the one where I'm like, yeah, that is great. That's going to be one we're all going to definitely look forward to.
And nobody's coming to the Hall of Fame to see Kid Rock's ass. Jesus.
I know I guess that's just a bonus feature in my opinion.
What happened to Batista headlining Hall of Fame? What happened to all those rumors? There was rumors like last year that Batista was headlining this Hall of Fame.
I would have died.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of him, so I would have cried. But it's not happening. Oh, well.
It could happen in the future, so we'll see.
Yeah.
He deserves it. He's getting older.
Okay, let's see. Did I go through all of you when I came to asking about Mark Henry's induction?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. I got same energy for that when we get to that.
All right, but also another question I had for you guys is favorite moments. Willie, what was your favorite Mark Henry moment?
I think
his
we all
run
have the same
as
moment.
World Heavyweight Champion. His reign of dominance over SmackDown Live, or SmackDown back in the day. Pretty much running down everyone in his path.
The Hall of Pain, right?
Hall of Pain, and also the fake retirement, which I got fooled. I think we all got fooled here.
Yeah, I think we're all going to have the same favorite moment.
All right. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Connor, favorite Mark Henry moment?
Fake retirement. We already know, boys.
Ryan, what about you?
Same.
Fake retirement from 2013. Yeah. Kelsey, what about you?
Fake retirement, baby.
Same opinions, folks. Here we are.
As for me, I'm actually going with Willie here. My favorite moment was like the Hall of Pain and his run as World Heavyweight Champion in 2011.
Because that was a great reign.
In the years leading up to that moment, he was treated as what, like a joke?
Yeah, joke. Freaking tag teaming with like people like Evan Bourne and MVP. You kidding me, bro?
I mean, he had a brief reign as ECW champ once in 2008, and does anybody really remember that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who remembers that? Nobody.
I know he wasn't treated as a fair champion. He was in WWE, I believe, since like what 1996, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And he had never once been world champ until finally 2011. The part that sucks is he didn't get that much of a massive reception for his world title win.
Excuse me.
Indeed.
I believe it's because he was playing the bad guy and Randy Orton was the good guy everybody liked, but at the same time I was like, nah.
Not everyone likes
I
Randy
remember
Orton.
Randy Orton like got a lot of title runs in 2011.
Yeah, there was probably some backstage stuff to cause that.
What legit? Good
You
Lord,
got
Orton.
Christian, you got him, like jeez.
I think
Christian
it's
and Orton.
Yeah. But I believe I was actually in attendance at the 2011 Night at Champions in Buffalo, New York when Mark Henry won the title, and I was ecstatic when he won it.
I want to see that match because that was a good match. I had to watch it again.
Let's see.
If y'all hear any loud banging outside, it's thunder.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that reminds me. 30 minutes into this point, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, if you hear any noise in the backstage, this is coming off of a Skype call, so I have no control over all of it. So please don't complain about it.
Leave your opinions to yourself. You cannot blame the lounge.
Yep, we can't control
Y'all
Mother
have a
Nature.
problem.
We can't control Mother Nature here. So like,
I'll turn into a real demon if y'all do criticism.
what else is there? Like, I said before, I was in attendance when Mark Henry won the world title. I was also in attendance when Jeff Hardy won the WWE title at Armageddon.
That
Oh
was a
my
great
god, that was like my favorite. Like, that was.
I never
That was a
once,
great moment.
I never once bawled my eyes out during an event, but I did at that point.
Like, Jeff Hardy deserved that.
He was
That
my
He
child.
only held it
hero.
for 1 month, which is pretty funny.
Well, that was
I'm
sad,
sorry.
but
His moment, him winning the title was so good. And awesome.
All right.
Really deserved it.
Let's go on to the next inductee we have. We have Hillbilly Jim here.
I don't know shit about him. I was not even born when he was.
The only
wrestling.
reason I know him is because of Here Comes the Pain, and that's it.
Okay, I believe Hillbilly Jim's run in WWF was before any of us, even me and Willie, were born.
Yeah, I wasn't even conceived,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
I would only
believe-
remember him because of the Here Comes the Pain on PS2. That's the only
You
reason.
heard it from here. You heard it from Connor, folks.
Yeah, there comes the pain. And what else is there? I believe recently in my Sin videos on this channel, I recently did WrestleMania 3, and he was a part of that. So I think it was it coincided with the fact that he was announced for the Hall of Fame that I just suddenly released a Sin video that involved him. So I'm like, oh, okay then.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know much about Hillbilly Jim myself. However, my father, who is like, also a wrestler as well, he has fond memories of seeing Hillbilly Jim watching. So if there's anybody I should have invited onto this podcast, it was my father. Then again, he's all the
The
way in
one that knows
Vancouver.
about him.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing none of you guys have a favorite moment for Hillbilly Jim.
No, I'm sorry, Hillbilly Jim, if you're watching this.
It says he debuted in 1971 and retired 1991.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I was not born.
Yeah.
I mean, Hillbilly Jim, you have a fantastic beard. That's
Yeah.
the one thing I can tell about you.
Yeah.
We'll at least be there to show our respects to him. That's about
he
it.
Looks like the guy. He looks like the guy from Slipknot. Sean Cron, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
I meant he looks like the guy from Slipknot. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
I mean, Hillbilly Jim, you have a fantastic beard. That's the only thing we can
Okay, he was technically the Bray Wyatt of the 80s.
70s and 80s, I guess.
It says his name's Hillbilly.
do.
See?
He's a hillbilly.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's next? Hillbilly Bray or something?
Oh my god.
Hillbilly Wyatt.
Good lord.
Hillbilly Strowman.
Hillbilly Strong.
Actually, if that be the case, it'd be Hill Brawny Jim.
Oh, God.
Hill Brownie.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys. We're getting off track.
Yeah, let's get on our next inductee. Our next inductee here for the female is Ivory. Ivory, a women's wrestler from the Attitude Era.
That was real. Sorry. That was real. Sorry.
Perfect time.
I haven't really watched Ivory matches, so I don't know if I can really say anything.
Let's see. Ivory's a multiple-time women's champs, and she had a really good run. What else is there? I believe she was the first event I ever watched in my life was the 1999 Armageddon show. It was at my cousin's house when I was being babysat. My cousin just put on wrestling one day, and I watched it. There was this pool match.
Oh.
And Ivory happened to be women's champ at that time. But since it was a pool match, I could not say much about her wrestling.
When you say pool, do you mean like mud, like?
No, an actual swimming pool. It was an actual swimming pool.
Oh God!
It was a 4 corners evening gown match in the pool.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Good Lord.
That
The
was
only way
back
to win,
when
you gotta
they
strip
treated
your
women like
opponent.
objects.
What else was there? I believe in that same match, like to win the match, of course, you'd had to strip the evening gown off your opponent.
Dang. WWE.
WWF, actually.
WWF, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah, I know. I remember one time, since the women have been competing in a lot of male reserve stipulation, I'm like, it's only a matter of time before the guys start competing in a pool match.
Okay, that would actually be
Start wrestling in bra and panty match.
A bra and
That would be so funny. That would be so funny.
Bra and panties match, Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns.
Oh my! No,
I do not want to see that.
Of course, none of us do.
Nobody wants to see Braun's thing. No.
All right, let's take a quick moment to briefly mention this. Jarrett J.J. Robertson is receiving the Warrior Award this year. What do you guys think about the Warrior Award?
I love this induction.
All right, first of all, let's
that kid.
Ryan, what is your opinion on the Warrior Award itself?
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but I think it's a really cool idea.
Indeed.
Let's see. This the Warrior Award was introduced. It was referenced by the Ultimate Warrior in 2014 during his Hall of Fame induction. Rest his soul.
Man, I miss Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, April 8th is not only WrestleMania, but it marks the 4-year anniversary of his passing.
That's so sad.
Man,
Passed away on my birthday.
I was shocked when I heard about that.
I mean,
Same.
yeah, for the Ultimate Warrior, he got inducted in the Hall of Fame, which is cool. He made an epic speech at the Hall of Fame, appeared at WrestleMania the next day as part of the class, and then made a guest appearance on Monday Night Raw the next night. And then the very next day, the last thing we expected was the announcement that he died.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. God rest his soul. Seriously.
Yeah. But I'm actually glad they introduced that Warrior Award. They gave it to, not wrestlers, but people around this entire world who, as they say, embodies the spirit of the Ultimate Warrior by fighting battles that do not involve fighting, actual fighting. Example: Connor the Crusher.
Man, his story touched me so much.
I still cannot
watching that video. It makes me cry every time.
Yeah, even watching the Hall of Fame for that sequence when they were doing the Warrior Award for him in 2015. I couldn't watch that without crying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His story just touched me.
And his dad's speech, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then that last thing where Connor's little brother Jackson says, "I love you, Connor."
That's why I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 2016, I believe, Joan London was the next inductee. She's a person who continues to fight breast cancer to this day. I hope she beats it one day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To anybody in this world that suffers from cancer and who is watching this video right now, we hope you win the fight. We're always rooting for you.
Yes, we are.
Heck yeah.
I can freaking kind of relate to that story because my adopted sister, passed away from cancer at 3.
Yeah.
And I can kind of relate to the Connor story. Excuse me, I'm a little personal here, but yeah.
It's okay.
It's,
I'm pretty sure almost all of us has gone through this where we lose somebody we really care for to cancer.
Yeah,
my grandma had cancer, but she survived. So
good for her.
That's good.
Good for her.
It just goes to show that if you guys keep fighting and everything, those who suffer from cancer, you can beat this thing.
You will get through it.
Yes, it is.
I believe
maybe tough at the beginning, but
last year,
at the end.
Who the recipient of the Warrior Award was, what was his name?
Wasn't he like a football player?
Yeah, he was a football.
Yeah, he was in the wheelchair.
Oh yeah, didn't he get paralyzed?
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember his name.
I know who you're talking about. But
I know his name. Hang on, let me search it up.
Gotta
got lots of time.
We don't look like assholes.
Yeah. So I thought
It was Eric LeGrand.
Eric LeGrand. Yeah, Eric LeGrand.
Yeah.
He was paralyzed during the 2010 game against Army. And ever since then, he became a motivational speaker. Ever since, I believe his survival of this in general was a miracle.
Yes, sir.
The fact that he survived this just gives us a lot of respect for someone who goes through that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, this year's recipient of the Warrior Award, Jarrett J.J. Robertson, is a double-liver transplant survivor.
So cool.
This kid is cool, seriously.
I mean, when I saw the video of his induction, I was like, holy shit, that's great. I mean, I heard about his story before the Warrior Award, and I was like, now that is what you call a great soldier right there. A great freaking fighter.
He's a better fighter than I could be.
Oh, come on, man. Don't put yourself...
Any of us, probably.
Well, we all have goals we want to do in life, so...
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go to our final inductee, which is the one and only Bill Goldberg.
Goldberg! Who said that?
Was that Connor?
Connor, was that you?
Yeah, I did not. I totally didn't puke there. Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, Goldberg was announced as the leader of this year's Hall of Fame class when I was actually expecting The Undertaker.
I think we all were. But you're not going to do that, aren't you, WWE?
The Undertaker should have been inducted years ago.
Induct him next year, or
Taker better be inducted next year.
Yeah, I mean,
better inducted next year.
The Undertaker should have been inducted years ago.
Taker or Christian.
One of those guys. Maybe Batista. I don't know.
And
Kane.
No. Oh God, no.
What?
What's wrong with Kane?
What?
I'm kidding.
What's wrong with Kane?
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
Nothing's wrong with
You got
him.
something against Maracle?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
You got yourself big red machines?
Oh, I was gonna say also China,
Yeah. I don't care what WWE says. She deserves it.
but they'll probably never induct her.
Oh my God. Who cares?
Anyway,
She
so
did porn.
I'm going to go through you guys individually here.
They inducted freaking.
They inducted Hulk Hogan. But,
Oh God.
But we're supposed to forget that.
Oh God.
Piss
All
off,
right.
WWE.
All right, let's go through individually. Connor, when you first heard that Goldberg was being inducted, what was your reaction? Aside from
I
puking.
wasn't shocked. We kind of knew that was gonna happen after last year, to be honest. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for him though, but I just wasn't really that shocked.
Yeah. What about you, Ryan? What was your reaction when Goldberg was inducted?
I was very happy for him. I think he had a very good career in WCW. I would definitely say not so much WWE. I mean, it kind of was, but mostly WCW was a very successful career. But I kind of had a feeling that it would next year. But I'm happy for him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What about you, Kelsey, when Goldberg's announcement was made?
I was honestly I was happy for him because he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because he's a legend. But yeah, I was just happy. I wasn't shocked, obviously, like Connor said, because we knew it was gonna happen. But I'm definitely happy for him. It's well deserved.
Oh yeah, of course. And Willie, what was your reaction when you heard about this?
I wasn't really shocked at first. I mean, he deserves it and all, but with his recent run, definitely with his recent run that he had with the Universal Championship.
Oh my God.
Besides that, he does deserve it. He's a legend, and yeah, congratulations to you.
I don't think any of Goldberg's matches combined lasted 10 minutes.
Especially last year.
Yeah.
He's gonna switch.
As for myself, yeah, like I said, I was okay with it, but I was hoping for the Undertaker.
We all were rooting for the freaking Undertaker, but then you botched that, WWE.
Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's go through you guys each one again. Willie, favorite Goldberg moment from that you've ever seen?
Ooh, okay, I got a few moments actually. His rubber with Triple H for the world title.
All right.
Yep.
It was all right.
Yeah, those
his backstage segment with Goldust with the wig, pretty funny. And not to say his last run was bad, but it just wasn't good. But probably him beating Lesnar at Survivor Series, because I was legit shocked. My jaw dropped when that 3 count hit. I'm like, what did you do in WWE?
Yeah, like what just happened there, huh?
Like, what the heck?
Kelsey,
what culture moment?
Kelsey, what was your favorite Goldberg moment?
We're all
like,
ears.
His return to WWE was really like awesome. Like when he returned, I was like happy, but him and Brock's little feud was, but like his return in general, was like really cool. Because he hadn't wrestled in what
12 years or something like that.
12 years.
12 years. So it was really cool to see him return.
Yeah. Ryan, what was your favorite Goldberg moment?
So it's kind of a debate between Goldberg and Triple H, because that was kind of feud. That was kind of cool. But Goldberg and Evolution was pretty cool as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
Goldberg coming back was, I definitely say that Goldberg returning was probably really cool, and him facing Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. I mean, of course, it wasn't the greatest match. I mean, it was short, but still, it was pretty cool seeing him back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Connor, what about you? What was your favorite Goldberg moment?
When he blocked me on Twitter. Okay, anyways.
He blocked you on Twitter. Did he actually do that?
I would say probably his debut in WWE when he interrupted The Rock. That's my favorite moment.
Cool.
Wait, did Goldberg actually block you on Twitter?
Yes, he did.
Hey, Bill Goldberg, if you're watching this, unblock BC and Rollins now.
Yeah, unblock him. He will suffer the wrath of the lounge. Just kidding. We love you, Bill.
As for me,
Don't for real unblock Connor.
I would have to agree that my favorite Goldberg moment had to be the time he was feuding off with Triple H and for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Bring that belt back.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, we need that title belt back. What do we got? We rarely even see the new one they have, that Universal title. Do you guys even remember what that is?
No, I don't know.
All I know is that it was red. And it was last seen long ago.
Yeah, it was
last seen at Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last scene there with a good match with Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and
never seen
gentlemen.
the Universal Championship.
That was the only time I've seen it because I was there. So.
Yeah, and it was in Finn Balor's arms last time I saw it, but I can't forget about that.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was our discussion on the Hall of Fame, and man, that took a long time.
Yes, it did. We're not even at WrestleMania yet. Jeez.
And we still got one thing better. Here's one thing that's going to get us all.
TakeOver, so
Here's what's going to get. Yep, time to get us pumped up, ladies and gentlemen. The next topic of discussion is NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
Ladies and gentlemen, my birthday, April 7th.
April 7th, 2018.
It's going to be good.
Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna ask each member here their opinions on the matches and the build-up leading into it. We got 5 very interesting matches that are going to be here, and the debut of a new championship. But before we get to that, let's talk about something I guarantee everybody's looking forward to: Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano.
It's going to be match of the week.
It's going to be match of the week.
Hell yes!
Forget Omega and Cody Rhodes, man. This match, he was going to steal the show.
Wait, what?
Oh no, I think
Omega and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
At a Super Card of Honor.
No.
I think he just made every mark mad.
Yeah.
I wanna
Anyways,
watch
back to
Super Card
WWE.
I want to watch Super Card of Honor, but I think it's the same day as TakeOver, so it's sad.
Just watched one next morning.
Anyway,
Yeah, probably.
yeah, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, for those who somehow don't know this, was part of an awesome tag team called DIY for quite a long time. And in NXT Chicago, in last freaking May, actually, was when they broke up. They lost the ladder match to the Authors of Pain.
Oh, no.
And here's the thing, I like that heel turn from Tommaso because everybody expected they would just go to the main roster.
Honestly, I expected him to turn heel because it's like everyone was like always about oh Johnny, and didn't really give him like the respect he deserved. So I kind of expected him to turn heel, you know.
But
The
sadly,
I kind of knew about the heel turns because some idiot freaking linked Johnny Gargano's new music. I'm like, oh my god, they're doing it.
and
But that's how
sadly,
I kind of found that, and I wasn't really shocked.
the sad part about
Pretty
this
cool.
breakup was Tommaso Ciampa got severely injured
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then the match was put on hold.
for like almost a year.
Yep.
Hey,
We're
but,
getting it now.
he's back
This is the
now.
perfect time. This is the perfect time to do it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
at the takeover before WrestleMania, who wouldn't want to see that? I mean, actually takeover New Orleans, Johnny versus Tommaso. I'm going to predict that maybe that might be the opener of the event, but at the same time,
No. That needs to be like the. I'd say
Second
towards
from
the end. Yeah, it needs to be the co-main event. Come on.
okay, good
That needs
point.
to be the co-main event.
Maybe Ember and Shayna will open. Who knows?
Oh my god.
Well, ladies and
Shayna
gentlemen,
wins
like
that match
I'm going to go
so
through each one of
bad.
them. Ryan, who are you going to predict? Who do you predict will win this match?
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
Who do you predict will win this match?
The Tommaso and Johnny match.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this really needs to be a lengthy match.
Oh
but
yeah.
I should think that Johnny should win, but I would be happy if I'm going with Johnny.
Johnny Gargano. We have one for Johnny Gargano here.
Press.
All right. Willie, what about you? Who are you going to root for? Actually,
this
let
is
me
gonna be great.
rephrase that. Actually, who are you rooting for? But at the same time, who are you predicting?
I'm rooting for Johnny, but I got this feeling they're going to give it to Tommaso because I think it's Johnny's time to move it to the main roster. I think this is going to be a very, very violent match. Well, not
Damn it, Willie!
that violent.
Fucking read my mind.
I think it's going to, but spoiler alert, there you go. But I do think that Johnny is going to the main roster. They're going to give Tommaso his win, and they'll probably move Tommaso up into the world title shot, probably. But that's my prediction, is Johnny Gargano is going to lose, and that's it for him. Goodbye.
One for Johnny, one for Tommaso. Here we go. Connor, who do you predict will win this match?
This is going to be a crazy match, but I got to go with Gargano, man. He's just a legend. I got to go Gargano.
All right, he's predicting Johnny Gargano is going to win this, so that's 2-1 here. Kelsey, who do you predict will win?
I'm going with Tommaso because, like Willie said, Johnny will just get called up to the main roster, so I'm not worried, you know, like it's like if Johnny wins, he gets to go back to NXT, but if he loses, he doesn't. But I feel like if he loses, he'll go up to the main roster. So I'm going with Tommaso.
Either way, Gargano's moving up.
I'm going with Tommaso.
Yeah.
They got some fresh new blood. We don't need.
Tommaso needs to win because he just needs to win.
All right.
This man got actual heat. He got X.
Yeah, this dude has nuclear heat.
Yeah.
He has X-Pac. Okay, no, I don't think that's
Has he got Jinder Mahal heat?
heat.
He has Roman Reigns heat.
Oh.
Jason Jordan heat.
Jason who?
Jason who?
Hey, do not slander Jason Jordan in this call, or I will have to leave.
Okay. Sorry.
All
right.
Holy cow. Okay,
That's
let's not
two-
get violent.
All right, that's
This-
2 for Johnny Gargano, and that's 2 for Tommaso Ciampa. 2 for Johnny, 2 for Tommaso. That means I'm breaking the tie here. For myself, I am rooting for Tommaso Ciampa, and I'm predicting Tommaso will win it.
This from my heart. This from my heart.
Johnny Gargano, on the other hand, did put on one of the best matches I've ever seen when I was at NXT Philadelphia.
Oh, I wonder what Tommaso's theme is gonna be.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
What if he just doesn't have one? He just.
What if he has the Dolph Ziggler theme? Like,
Yeah, we're gonna hear a record scratch sound effect or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm here to show.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next match here for the NXT Women's Championship. It's a rematch between Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler.
Ember Moon. I love Ember Moon, guys.
Now, we've seen this match happen at NXT Philadelphia and it ended via a roll-up.
I was on the edge of my seat.
Shayna almost broke Ember's arm during that match.
Bro, that match was brutal.
She had
her arm in that arm bar for like ever. I was like, shit.
Shayna
like 3 minutes.
Yeah, Shayna also attacked Ember after the match was over and actually made Ember vomit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ew, what? I don't remember that.
Yeah, after the assault was over, like you could see Ember was throwing up at ringside.
I don't remember that. That's gross.
Lord.
I think they cut it away, but I kind of saw like.
Well, I kind of hope they would because I'm sorry, I don't want to see.
Man.
I don't blame you.
Well, we've seen blood in wrestling and all that kind of stuff. We've seen broken bodies, broken bones, but vomit, okay.
Vomit's gross.
We've seen Psycho Sid's leg before, you know.
Oh my god.
We've seen Randy Orton's blood, you know, and we've seen.
All right. Anyway.
Moving on. All right. Let's go through individually. Connor, what do you think about this rematch between Ember and Shayna here?
I mean, it's all right, I guess. I'm not really a huge fan of Shayna, but I love Ember, so I'm gonna support Ember here.
All right, we got a prediction for Ember Moon right over here. Ryan, what do you think about this match, and who are you predicting?
Oh shoot! So this is really tough, but I'm rooting for Ember Moon to win this, but I have this feeling that Shayna Baszler's gonna win this. I just have this weird feeling, but I'm going with Shayna Baszler. Screw it.
Oh, 1-1. Okay. Kelsey, what do you think about this match that's coming up, and who are you predicting?
Honestly, this like little feud that they've had going, in my opinion, has been so good. Like they've been like so physical with each other. And honestly, I'm going to go with Shayna because I just feel like she's going to win. And I'd be okay with it because I like Shayna. So, and I like Ember too, don't get me wrong. But I just have a feeling that Shayna's going to win.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. We're at the era right now where like many of the 4 horsewomen from UFC is taking over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think Ember's going to be called up. That's why.
Yeah,
probably.
And Ember's from Dallas, so I gotta support her, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's
Connor.
What do you mean, shut up? There's not many wrestlers from Dallas. I have to support one of them.
All right, Willie, what do you think about this women's style match, and who are you predicting?
Oh my god. I think Shayna's gonna win it here. Ember's held it since TakeOver.
War Games, I believe.
When?
I believe it was War Games.
Yeah, War Games. Yeah, War Games. This feud has been decent to me, in my opinion. I think Shayna's winning. It's Ember's time to get called up, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I love Ember Moon. Huge fan of hers. But there's just something that's telling me that it's not her time yet to get called up, but they're going to do it anyways. My pick is Shayna Baszler to win.
All right. Well, as for my suggestion, like I liked how the way this has been set up over. I mean, I've not been watching much NXT lately because I've been busy with a lot of things, but every now and then I catch up with what's going on. But I would say I'm thinking Shayna's going to win this one. However, I'm on the side of Ember Moon at TakeOver. I still believe that she can still do very well over on NXT. Like, despite we're being around the time where she could be called up to the main roster, but I'm just saying, like, maybe don't bring up too many people to the main roster here.
Yeah.
Because there's already a few names that...
NXT's going to have, like, no one, so...
Nope. Well, yeah, there's a point there, yeah.
That's what we all thought when Samoa Joe and Shinsuke left NXT.
Man.
And they proved us wrong, Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go on to our next match. We have a triple threat match for the NXT Tag Team Championships as the Undisputed Era minus Bobby Fish.
Shock.
We'll be taking on the Authors of Pain, who are still around. Wow, that's amazing. And an interesting team of Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne.
Roderick Strong, baby.
That is so random.
That is a team. That is a team.
They're not gonna win though.
Shut up!
Oh my God, we're getting hardcore here.
Undisputed Era, because isn't Bobby injured?
Yeah.
Yes, but you have always Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fit. Adam
That's
Cole.
why you have the Authors of Pain to win.
Freaking Future Shock is back together.
I swear to God, if they win those tag team titles again,
AOP's not winning.
Authors of Pain are
they need
godly.
to get called up. I'm sick of this.
They're still godly. It doesn't matter.
See, they lost the tag team titles all the way back to Brooklyn 3 to Sanity. We actually thought that was going to be the moment they'd be called up, maybe.
But no, we had big plans for you.
Sanity deserved better.
Sanity, in my opinion, has been wasted. Poor Eric.
They're okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let's focus right here on the triple threat match for tag team titles. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Fish has suffered an injury, so he's not going to be competing.
I'm okay.
Taking his place, of course.
At least it's not Kyle, Willie.
Yeah, I know. I'll be having a meltdown.
Yep. So here's the thing, though. I actually once made a hilarious joke about Undisputed Era between Kyle and Bobby, and I said they should. Honestly, I was hoping Kyle O'Reilly's name would actually be Chip O'Reilly. That way, they can call themselves Fish and Chips.
That's funny. That's funny.
Fish and Chips.
I think I should get rid of Bob's first name so I could just be Fish.
Yeah.
Fish and Riley.
Fish and Riley.
I made so many references to seafood when I was at NXT Philadelphia. I was saying, "Come on, Bobby Squidward."
Why do people from the UK call French fries chips? It's freaking French fries.
I want some fish and chips.
They call well, here's the thing. That's just how it is. They call chips crisps.
And they call
yeah.
But you know what? We're not one to disrespect how people say things, so I guess we're just confused out of our minds.
True.
Yep. Yes,
Anyway,
we are very confused.
What do you guys think about the team of Roderick
Strong? How do we go to a triple threat match to food? Okay, anyways.
What do you guys?
I'm hungry. I'm kidding. I'm not really hungry.
What do you guys think about the team of Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne here?
Woo!
My
boys.
It's very random.
I don't care. I love it. I love it.
Anyways, it's very random, but I love Roddy Strong. I love Pete Dunne. It's all good. I think Roddy's better, but that's just me.
When was the last time Pete Dunne defended that title, Fizz?
Against Roderick Strong.
Huh.
A few weeks ago. I think on NXT.
But he defended a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I do. Yeah, have you been watching NXT?
I barely remember. Man, I barely remember that.
How many times did Tyler Bate defend the title when he had it?
I think
2 times, maybe?
2 times, and that's it.
Exactly.
You got freaking Arthur the Yardbird carrying the freaking UK title.
We've only had 2 UK champions so far.
I love Tyler Bate, but seriously. Arthur.
All right, let's see.
Okay, we're getting off topic again.
Anyways,
let's see. Go to predictions time. Willie, who do you predict will win this triple threat match?
Oh boy, y'all all know I'm a huge fan of Undisputed, but I
know.
Yes, I'm very defensive on Undisputed Era. If you look on my tweets on Twitter, I am very, very, very strict about slander towards them. And but I just got this feeling that Strong and Dunne are picking up the win.
Yes, baby.
And it pains me to say it, but I think they're gonna give it to Strong and Dunne because why the heck not?
Yes.
We can't keep it on Kyle and Bobby. Freaking Adam Cole.
It's actually Kyle and Adam now.
Why would they just give the title to Adam Cole? That's weird.
Isn't Adam Adam technically is a champion. Is the champion? He's part of the group.
Yeah. Can't use the freaking Freebird rule of Triple H, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Come on, man.
All right. So Kelsey, your prediction on this triple threat match?
I guess I don't know. I feel honestly, I'm just gonna go with Undisputed Era because I feel like they won't have a. I feel like they won't have them lose. You know. Willie, shush. I feel like they'll have. I feel like they will give the title to Adam Cole. I don't know. Maybe.
Music to my ears.
We'll see.
All right, Connor, what about you? Who do you predict will win this triple threat?
Someone's cutting grass. Good Lord.
Connor?
All right, somebody called me. I think Pete Dunne and Roddy will win.
Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. Oh my God, did you hear that? Ryan, what about you? Who do you predict will win this triple threat?
Make the right choice, Ryan.
Okay. So I think this is really a toss-up for Undisputed Era and Strong and Dunn. But with my honest opinion, I think I'm going to lean toward the Undisputed Era, keeping it for just a little bit longer. So Undisputed.
Yes.
As for me, I'm going to go on the side of Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
Literally none of us selected the Authors of Pain.
Because they suck.
Well, no, that's not because of that.
Don't you ever say that again.
It's not because they suck. It's because we figured their time in NXT is up.
And also, I do think that Triple H is going to bring in a War Machine to take down Undisputed Era. I just now figured that War Machine just signed. I'm thinking at TakeOver.
Actually, I don't think they
Brooklyn.
Are they even known as War Machine?
Yes,
they have a new name.
Well, I heard people at live events have said they've been announced as a War Machine.
Okay, well at least it's that. Thank God. Because I heard rumors. Thankfully, these are just only rumors that it's possible they could be a new name.
Whatever. I'm not really a big fan of War Machine, but yeah, I know who they are.
Yeah, the only War Machine I really know much of is that AC/DC song. It's a good song though. Speaking of championships, let's go to this right here, the first ever North American Championship. That's interesting. Being contested.
It's a mouthful.
Being a contestant in a 6-man ladder match, and yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Cole is pulling double duty here at TakeOver.
I love my boy Adam Cole, baby.
Duty.
She said duty.
I can't believe Kelsey
We're
just said
grown-ups
that.
here. Well, most of us. I mean,
Adam Cole is the contestants are Adam Cole, baby. There, I said it. You guys happy now? I said Adam Cole, baby.
Baby!
There's also Lars Sullivan.
Yeah!
Oh boy. Sanity's Killian Dane.
That's random.
Okay.
yeah, very random.
Ricochet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
But you can't forget about EC3.
Yeah. That's my boy.
So when I look at this ladder match, I'm like, Killian Dane, that's probably the only one I would probably say is the odd man out.
He's not winning.
But then we also got...
I like Killian too.
But let's look at the other ones. So we have Adam Cole, EC3, Lars Sullivan, Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream all in a freaking ladder match.
So much talent.
There is. Then Ricochet and EC3 are making their NXT in-ring debuts, so yeah.
Actually, the way I'm seeing it, maybe this will actually be the opening match over at TakeOver.
I could see that, actually.
Yeah, kick things off with the ladder match, yeah. The North American Championship, I guess, was introduced as, I guess this is their version of, like, the Intercontinental title over at NXT.
It'll probably be a better design than the Universal Championship.
And then it looks
what if it's the NXT World title just with a white or yellow strap?
Actually, well,
Please don't say that. Don't say that. I heard it's going to have a classic look.
that should be
Very
interesting.
classic look.
Well, I guarantee this will definitely be better than the Universal title.
The disappointment
Big
on
gold belt.
Title.
Yeah, that was shit. I mean, 5 weeks of build-up to what this title could look like, and it's just a replica of the world title, except it's red.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But it's grown on me.
And then they got the women's titles that are white.
Yeah.
Look just like the WWE title, just white.
But the tag team belts look pretty cool, I will say that.
Yeah.
I guess
The design needs to change.
So yeah, we're just hoping that the North American Championship, we're hoping that is going to look a lot cooler than than a lot of their other recent designs. But let's talk about, here's the thing, when it comes to predictions of this match, I'll actually do something else here. I'm gonna say you have two choices. You can predict two people to win it now.
Alright.
So I'll start with you, Willie. Who do you predict? Who are your two picks to win this one?
Okay. I'm picking Velveteen Dream, because apparently nobody that I've talked to, be Twitter, anything like that, has picked Velveteen Dream to win. I think he is the odds man to win this. But my dark horse is, I really want to say EC3, but I'm going to have to go with Adam Cole.
All right.
Adam Cole.
So you think maybe Adam Cole could be like a double champion, tag team champion, North American champ?
They have to give him something.
Well, they don't have to.
Yeah, well, true, but
But I get what you're saying, yeah. Connor, who are your two picks to win this ladder match?
This is a hard one because there's so much talent in this match. It's crazy.
Just throw Killian Dane out the window.
Besides Killian Dane. I'm going to have to go with either Ricochet or Adam Cole.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, can anybody say... Okay, here's the challenger. Can anybody say Adam Cole without somebody else saying baby? I mean, let's try this out. Adam Cole.
Baby.
Damn it! So close. I guess not. It's just so catchy. I'm already predicting when he goes to the main roster, he's going to be Michael Cole's son.
Oh, God.
Don't ever say that again.
Michael Cole, baby!
Ew, I would literally.
I will crucify the WWE if they were to do that.
That'd be bad.
Really, you're gonna?
I cannot stand Michael Cole. I would literally jump off the cliff.
Really, Willie, you go.
Cole when he freaking made his little main roster debut at the Rumble. My God.
Hey Willie, are you saying?
Well,
hey, Willie, are you?
System. I literally ran across my room.
So Willie, are you actually saying that if Adam Cole is like going to be like the son of Michael Cole, you'd walk right up to WWE headquarters and hold up a cross and say the power of Christ compels you?
That, and then I'll burn it to the ground.
You're gonna burn it down.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would burn it down.
Y'all remember?
All right.
I was just gonna point this out, but y'all remember the time we were talking about when Adam Cole was gonna make his debut? We were thinking about like WWE's gonna pay people like Adams or something like that.
Don't talk about that.
Coleman Adams. Coleman Adams,
maybe.
Ryan.
All right, Adam Colesore.
I hate y'all.
Adam Cole score.
Okay, was that a little too far?
Yeah.
Was that a little too far?
No, but
That was so funny. I'm sorry.
All right, Kelsey, who are your two picks to win this ladder match?
y'all on my hit list.
Velveteen Dream and Adam Cole.
Oh my God, Adam Cole's dominating here.
Everyone loves Adam Cole.
I don't.
Don't ever say that again.
Hey, I just said I don't like Adam Cole. I'm not treating it like he killed my family.
I wonder who we're talking about there.
I don't know.
No, it said individual.
All right.
We're about to put on a shoot.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, Ryan. Who are your two picks to win this ladder match? Let me guess.
So
He's gonna say Adam Cole.
I'll probably have to go with Velveteen Dream and EC3.
Oh, Velveteen Dream EC3.
Chubba.
Somebody finally picked EC3.
I picked EC3.
Oh, you did? Never mind.
Yeah, I said EC3.
All right.
I picked my boys. No, I said Adam Cole. Yeah, I said Adam Cole.
Yeah, you said Adam.
Never mind.
All right, Connor. What about you? Who do you pick? Who are your two picks to win? Oh, did I already ask you that?
Yeah.
Okay, I already asked. Okay, I asked all you guys. All right, my turn here. Yeah, I agree with you guys when I say, with the exception of Kelly and Dane here, no offense to Kelly and Dane, we have like a star-studded ladder match here for this title.
There's something against Irish people.
Kelly, you're still talented. Don't worry.
There's something against Irish people. I think there's something against the Irish.
All right, my two picks are EC3.
Trouble.
And wait, yep, and Adam Cole.
Bye.
I think did we all of us pick Adam Cole?
Not Ryan, except for Ryan.
If you say "baby" one more time.
Bye-bye!
Oh my god, this reminds me. You should have heard Mama Maracle whenever I kept annoying her with that catchphrase. It got to the point where she actually said it, except she didn't say "baby," she actually said "baby."
That's why I first heard it.
That's why I'm like, you better not say that to anybody else, Mom.
You're gonna trigger the internet, Marks. Oh!
Anyway, let's go to our main event of NXT TakeOver, and that is for the NXT Championship, Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black.
Sorry.
Oh.
I just got really happy.
Oh.
Because I know my man Aleister's gonna win.
Yes,
Sorry.
he is.
Let's see, Andrade Cien Almas won the NXT Championship at NXT War Games from Drew McIntyre after a long list of losses.
Nobody expected that.
And then Drew got injured, and that was the saddest day of my life.
I don't even think he was supposed to win. I don't know. I mean, that was just so random. Even his face after the 3 count was hit was like, wait, I won? You know?
I'll be honest, though, I actually like the fact that after all the times he kept losing to debuting stars or people coming out of tag teams with so many takeovers, he finally won the gold.
And then everybody, remember all that time where everybody hated Andrade, and now he's like so over?
Yeah. Now we got like this. Go ahead, Kelsey.
I wasn't mad that Andrade won. I was just upset because Drew was hurt.
Well, that actually made my night because
I was at Ring of Honor and I saw the notification that Andrade won, and I wanted to like just scream, but I couldn't.
I was
everybody
surprised too.
Talks about how Andrade is better than Alberto Del Rio.
Andre the Giant. Yeah.
Andrade is a better version of Alberto.
Yeah.
Well, let's not start shooting on Alberto Del Weirdo here.
Alberto El Patron, who nobody remembers.
Let's see. What else we got here? Andrade at NXT Philadelphia. We all remember his classic match with Johnny Gargano.
Man, that had me on the edge of my seat.
That was the best match of the year. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I was excited to be attending there as well in Philadelphia, being at the Amway. Actually, that's not the Amway Center. It was the Wells Fargo Center. And to be at NXT TakeOver again, I believe that was my 3rd TakeOver. I've attended 3 NXT TakeOver shows: Toronto, Orlando, and Philadelphia.
I've been to 0.
I've only attended one. I've only attended one WWE event. I've been to 0.
Don't worry, we'll fix that up in the future.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Willie, when Aleister Black was set to face out Andrade Cien Almas, what did you think about that?
Andrade's losing. There's no doubt about it. Andrade's losing. I mean, his reign as champion was not bad. I'm just saying it was not good. I'm sorry. He didn't do anything for me. Although Zelina Vega's hot, so that made up for it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Aleister Black is going to kick his face in. There you go.
All right. What else we got here? Kelsey, what did you think about this match when it was made official?
Second guess.
Honestly, I was so happy because I was like, yes, Aleister getting that title shot. He's fixing to snatch that title, and I can't wait. I was so happy. I was like, yes, it's what Aleister deserves.
So I'm guessing, like Willie, you're on the side of Aleister Black.
Yeah, he said he'll be back. I don't know what he's doing. He said he'll be back.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Connor, what did you think about this match when it was made official?
I was really excited, and I think Aleister's gonna win. But like,
you think?
No, but I want to be the odd man's out here. And I'm gonna say Andrade's winning. I'm gonna be the odd man out here. And if Andrade wins, I just made the best prediction ever.
I would actually legit be shocked if they were to freaking keep the title on him for that.
I'm gonna be the odd one out here and say Andrade is winning. I don't care. I'll be happy if Aleister wins, but if Andrade wins, I'll laugh.
No man is ever truly God.
No man is ever truly evil.
After that, you never good.
And we will never be equal.
No man is ever truly. Okay, never mind. Anyways, back to
Winter Lounge sing along.
Yeah. I admit though, I like seeing the live performance from Incendiary and Code Orange at NXT Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like when Aleister had his entrance performed by a live band, that was epic.
Imagine Aleister's entrance at a WrestleMania.
Yeah,
And the whole car went silent.
We're actually thinking. I'm thinking we're always just thinking about that. Anyway, Ryan, who is? What did you think about this match between Andrade and Aleister, and who do you predict who will win it?
I'm hoping it's a really good match, and I'm gonna go with Aleister Black. I think they're gonna put it on him.
Aleister Black. Almost everybody except for Connor's been saying Aleister Black.
I want Aleister to win, but I want to be the odd man out and say Andrade.
If I'm being honest, I'm actually rooting for Andrade Cien Almas here. I'm all in for that.
You're rooting for a better version of Alberto Del Rio? Nice.
Yep, no problem with that.
Alberto, if you're watching this, your doppelganger's better than you.
Oh, shoot, man.
This is wrestling. We in a shoot.
Yep.
We shoot from the hip.
As for me, like I said before, I'm on the side of Andrade Cien Almas, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind Aleister Black winning it. So at least
I think he's gonna take it.
At least it's a win-win here, for my case, anyway.
He's gonna take it.
That's a win-win for me too, but I want to be the odd man out here.
Aleister's gonna win. It's gonna be the best birthday present ever for me.
That'd be awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done talking about NXT TakeOver New Orleans. We are literally 81 minutes into this podcast.
Dang.
And we're finally here.
It's funny that we're just getting now to WrestleMania.
Yeah, we're here to talk about the big one. WrestleMania 34.
Oh, boy.
My bad. Wrong tongue.
Yeah. Hope you guys are still with us, and if you're not, where are you?
Yeah, you're missing some good stuff here, man.
That's all right. Before we get started on the event itself, let's briefly take a moment and talk about the location. WrestleMania is back in New Orleans here at the Mercedes.
Because why not?
It's like
as Connor said, because why not? We were there 4 years ago. Why not go back?
Yeah, we're at WrestleMania 34 for the second time in 4 years. We're at the Mercedes-Benz Silverdome.
Because why not?
Oh, wait, sorry, I meant Superdome. Sorry, not Silverdome.
Yeah, Silverdome.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, when I first heard about WrestleMania being in New Orleans, I believe I was in Orlando at the time, just enjoying myself, and then I just see online, I'm like, wait, New Orleans next year? Really? Again? And then I'm like, well, we are in Orlando again, so I guess.
What a shame.
Yeah, that's all right though. But why? Where were you guys hoping that it would be this year if it was not going to be New Orleans?
I was going with Atlanta.
I was going with Minneapolis.
I don't know.
I mean, where have they not been?
Well, they're going back to New York.
Come back to Dallas. Just kidding.
Come to Alabama.
I wanted the Rumble to be in Dallas. Oh man, Dallas is not even getting a pay-per-view this year. I'm sad and depressed.
Y'all got Great Balls of Fire and the only one, so you're
yeah, you guys are part of the only Great Balls of Fire ever in existence.
That's true.
There's never gonna be.
We've been to the only pay-per-view of Great Balls of Fire. Me, Connor, and Kelsey. Only pay-per-view.
Yeah, and there's never gonna be another one ever again.
Which is stupid because that was actually a good event. The name was weird.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
I think they were like, we got to make this a good pay-per-view of how stupid the name is.
Brock Lesnar Samoa Joe.
I don't blame you on that one.
Good event.
All right, we're getting off track again. Let's
That's WrestleMania.
I want to take a moment and talk to you guys about the poster for WrestleMania 34. I mean, have you guys seen the promotional poster for this show?
Yes, I actually like it.
I think so.
Jinder Mahal's on there, but it's all good. We'll get to him later, folks. I have a lot to say.
The Undertaker's nowhere to be found on it, obviously, but...
Oh. Don't get me started, Christian. We'll talk about when we get to it, folks.
John Cena looked so sad.
Yeah, he did.
John Cena looked like me last night.
Yep, that's understandable by that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through each one of these matches here, and by that I mean literally all 14 of these matches.
Even the match that I want.
Yep.
That I still think will happen.
And that is still not confirmed or denied, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, it's really freaking me out, but we'll get to it.
We'll get to that in a little while, but first, let's get started here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been rumored. Actually, I think it's confirmed here. WrestleMania, including the pre-show, a 7-hour show.
Good Lord. Oh, well.
Well, good thing is I don't really watch the pre-show, and during that time, I'm going to be, like, with family celebrating my birthday before we even watch the show, so at least there's that to think about.
Yeah.
I'm only going to be watching for the Cruiserweight match. That's going to be great.
As a matter of fact, that's where we're going to start things off with. The Cruiserweight Tournament Final is taking place between Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander. Sorry, damn it.
Yeah! Let's go, Cedric.
You see, these two guys had to go through an entire tournament over the course of the last few months to get to this spot. I mean, Cedric Alexander
on his screw up. Cedric
Alexander had to go through Grand Metalik, TJP, and Roderick Strong to get here.
Yuck, TJP.
And Mustafa Ali had to go through Jack Gallagher, Buddy Murphy, and Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak deserves better.
Let's go through each one of you guys. Willie, what is your mindset on this Cruiserweight title match?
Well, now that Triple H is running things over there, I think this is actually going to be a good match. I have not watched the newer version of 205 Live because I really haven't had the time. But on this match, I think it's going to be great. My prediction is Cedric, of course. They've robbed him so many times of that title. I think it's his time to shine now. And Mustafa, I think he'll come close, but I don't think he's going to win. I'm picking Cedric Alexander. I'm going to jump for joy when if it happens. Let's go, Cedric.
Not bad on that one, I guess. Kelsey, what was your mindset on the Cruiserweight title match here?
Honestly, I said for months that I want this to be the finals. And now that it's actually happening, I'm, really happy. And I want Mustafa to win. That's, my pick. But if Cedric won, I'd be happy, too. I like them both, but, Mustafa's who I choose to win. But if Cedric wins, then I'd be happy, too.
That's a really good one. As a matter of fact, these two guys, I'm not really sure because I didn't really watch 205 Live, but I'm pretty sure they went through a hell of a tournament.
Yeah.
We can only say what we figure. Connor, what do you think about this Cruiserweight title match here?
I think this is going to be a really good match. I wanted this to be the finals because both men are extremely talented. And I need to watch the new 205 Live because everybody tells me it's good. I just haven't had the time or anything. But I really think Cedric should win this, and I really want Cedric to win. So my pick is Cedric Alexander. That's
really awesome. Ryan, what about you?
I think it's going to be a very underrated match, and I like both guys. I like Mustafa Ali. And most Cedric Alexander too, but for my pick, I have to go with Cedric Alexander.
All right, we got a really good taste around here. But yeah, this
should be on the actual show and not the pre-show.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. What did you guys think about the going trend going around, which is move cruiserweights to the main show?
I really hope that they move it to the main show. It's on the pre-show.
If you can do it for the women, you can do it for the men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, for my case, I'm a fan of both guys. Both Cedric and Mustafa have proven themselves to be, really extremely athletic and really excellent cruiserweights over on that division. They've done very well to put on great matches and make things a good show. And I'm pretty sure at WrestleMania they're going to do what they can to steal the show. I'm hoping, sure, I think it'd be great to see it on the main show, but if it's still on the pre-show, at least put it as the last match on the pre-show so people can actually see it.
Yeah.
All right, but I'm going to go for Cedric Alexander myself here. I believe I went through all you guys on this match.
Yeah, you did.
All right, let's go to the next pre-show match, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Yawn.
It was cool at first when it was just that one-time thing at WrestleMania 30. Ironically, the last time we were in New Orleans. It was okay for that time because we thought it was just a one-time only thing.
Pretty much.
What's the point in that freaking battle royal? I don't
The only good winner they chose was Corbin, and that's pretty much it.
What about Cesaro?
Yeah, did he go far, Connor? No.
Excuse you?
What about Cesaro?
What has Mojo Rawley done?
What has Baron Corbin done?
He won the Money in the Bank and had a U.S. title run.
Oh yeah, but he lost his Money in the Bank because he's dumb.
Yeah.
And he can't.
Well, he had a U.S. title run. What has Mojo done?
Oh.
Oh, damn.
How did that go?
And how did Mojo's Rawley's career go?
Oh, how about this?
Oh my god.
Okay, this will be even worse. You ready to hear it?
What?
The last two of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal was Mojo and Jinder, and guess who had a better run?
Oh.
Jinder Mahal.
Kelsey is triggered.
All right, but anyways, we obviously, when it comes to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, it's more of a pass the time thing, just so everybody else can have the shot at being at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the filler card.
I'm only gonna say this: the only person I'm really rooting for here is Matt Hardy. That's because I don't even remember anybody else.
Everyone's rooting for Elias. I am.
Who's everybody? Everybody's rooting for Elias. Who the heck is everybody?
Is Big Show going to be in that match?
Who?
Is Big Show going to be in that match like he is every single other year?
No, I have a little suspicious feeling about Big Show, and I don't like it.
Is Big Show and Shaq going to be in the match?
Oh, God.
I'll literally not watch it.
the only
Am I the only one that went crazy at WrestleMania when Shaq came out?
I was surprised, too, when that happened.
Like, what was the point?
When you're wearing wrestling gear, it's very weird to wear your freaking basketball jersey, bro. Good Lord.
That was a little weird.
You jogging down to the ring, but you ain't no freaking LeVar Ball. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, LeVar Ball should be in the match.
Yeah.
Here's another thing that's really interesting here. One of the participants in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which is a major disappointment in my opinion, is Dolph Ziggler.
What has Dolph Ziggler done?
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. What is
He gave up the U.S. title.
Hey, you know what I'm actually thinking?
Dumb.
You know what I'm actually thinking right here? Like, think about it. Dolph Ziggler was complaining about not having a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. He could have been the one to challenge John Cena.
True.
Yeah.
that actually would have been cool, but whatever.
Yeah.
I want to call out a 52-year-old man. Okay.
I guarantee... Okay, I'm going to ask individually, does any of you guys really care about the Andre the Giant Battle Royal here?
Nah.
No.
Sammy Guevara makes his debut.
Sammy Guevara.
Connor, Sammy makes his debut.
yeah, Sammy Guevara, if you're watching this podcast, we're hoping you're going to be in the Battle Royal.
Sammy Guevara makes his
Sammy,
debut in a pointless Battle Royal. Yeah, that'd be great.
He'd win it, though, let's be honest.
Boy.
All right, how about this? Sammy enters the Battle Royal, but then I enter the Battle Royal and I eliminate him. How would you react, Connor?
I would laugh.
I'll hate you.
He'd hate me. Connor would hate me.
Connor wouldn't hate you. He's lying.
All right.
Why you lying, boy? I'm just
Ride up, keep lying.
From one Battle
We're
Royal...
really off track here. Let's move on.
From one Battle Royal to the next, the WrestleMania Women's, formerly known Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal.
Becky Lynch should win.
Remember your first time ever as WWE Elimination Chamber?
Becky Lynch should win.
You know, the Royal
Becky
Rumble.
should win because this match is
Becky
pointless
needs to
anyway.
win this. Becky needs to win, but they hate Irish people.
So I'm guessing.
Needs to win this.
I got this feeling they're giving it to Sasha Banks.
All right, let's see. Like
Bailey.
Ryan said, Becky Lynch. Willie said Becky Lynch. Kelsey, did you say Becky Lynch too?
Yep.
Connor, what about you?
Only because I've met her 3 times. But
Connor,
That
what about
must
you?
be nice. Must be nice meeting wrestlers. I can't relate.
Hey,
and
Connor,
get on TV this year.
hey, Connor, did you also say Becky Lynch, Connor?
Yeah, because honestly, this match is gonna probably be as pointless as the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So it's Becky, I guess.
Once those battle royals hit, I'm turning off the pre-show.
I'm gonna say a random name for no reason at all. My pick to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Damn it, not Royal Rumble. WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. I picked to win Ivory.
What the hell?
Sorry.
Jacqueline, Trish Stratus.
Nikki Bella.
Fabulous Moolah.
She's dead. She's dead.
That's Ryan. That's
Ryan, bro.
So as you guys,
Good Lord.
yeah, to all you guys listening, if you're still listening right now, like, yeah, it was formerly known as the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal, but that got instant backlash.
I hope you cut that out.
Ryan, bro.
So...
Kristen, don't cut that out. Don't cut that.
What?
I'm not. Okay, yeah, it's not. Don't worry, that's not going to be cut out because, well, it was made as a sarcastic joke here.
Yeah.
And plus, at the same time, who the hell's gonna like criticize us for that? Because everybody criticized that Fabulous Moolah name anyway.
I didn't until I found out what she did.
Ryan, people are gonna come for your neck. They're gonna be like, what? Just kidding.
But we'll be there. We'll be there for you, maybe.
Yep.
Like somebody came after someone else's neck yesterday because of Roman Reigns. I mean, anyways.
Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on to the main show here. Here's what I'm actually going to do here. We're going to talk about the non-title matches before we get to the title matches, because I usually save the title match predictions for last here.
Can we start off with a very special match, which I'm really looking forward to kick us off?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Yep, you heard that right. Yep, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn taking on Shane McMahon and Triple H. Sorry, let me say it again. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will take on Shane McMahon and Discount McJuggernuggets.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you heard it right. Daniel Bryan is back.
Yeah, my boy D-Bra.
After about 2 years of trying to fight against the doctors and trying to get himself to be cleared to compete, it has finally happened. Daniel Bryan is cleared to wrestle, and I'm honestly hoping he quits his job as the GM.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through you guys individually. What do you think about the storyline build-up to this match? Willie, I'll start with you, since I know you have a lot to say.
Oh, boy. Do have a lot to say about this match. Okay. Huge D-Bra mark here, ladies and gentlemen. The storyline build-up, stems from Hell in a Cell with the beatdown on Mr. McMahon, the headbutt. Went to Hell in a Cell, not pissed up with Shane McMahon. Sammy turned on, Shane McMahon, turned heel for the first time, and just went on from there. And involved Randy Orton for whatever reason, and Shinsuke Nakamura, I guess. But, man, D-Bra getting cleared a few weeks ago, man. Oh, God. Man. 2 years I've been freaking wondering, is he ever going to come back and wrestle? And when I literally got the notification on that day, and I freaking broke down, man. I was so happy to get that news, man. 2 years. He's been on the shelf. Wanted to do what he loves to do. He wasn't able to do it because the doctors, and people are saying Roman Reigns and his push is one of the reasons, which I don't think it is. He's been cleared now and took a brutal bump a few weeks ago. Brutal powerbomb. But yeah, he's back. And Shane McMahon, who has diverticulitis in the hernia, apparently. We'll hear about more of that on SmackDown Live tonight. But my boy's back, and I can't wait to see him return to the ring. I got my yes shirt already. Let's do it.
Yep. Kelsey, what did you think about when you heard of Daniel Bryan's return?
I was crying so hard. And about that, I went to the SmackDown when he came back and was talking about it, and I was crying so hard. I was so happy for him. I was finally, I just knew one day he would come back. I knew it. And I'm so happy. I can't wait to see him wrestle. It's been a long time. I
thought he would never return to the ring, so it's very special for me. Yeah.
Very much so. Ryan, what was your mindset when you heard of Daniel Bryan being cleared?
I was shocked. I was literally speechless, but I was so freaking happy. I was just really excited for him because he finally gets to come back to the ring, finally get back to do what he loves to do, and that's compete in the ring. So I was very happy. I was very, very excited.
Well, that's really understandable for that case, yeah, because Daniel Bryan for the longest time trying to fight to be better, but then when of course nobody would clear him for the longest time, and he just never quit. Now that's what you call an inspiration. Connor, what was your reaction to Daniel Bryan being cleared?
I literally screamed. I'm not even joking, but for like the longest time, I always thought that he would like never come back because I lost hope. I was like, he's probably never gonna come back, and then I accepted it. And when he finally got cleared, I just broke down and I was going crazy.
Guys,
I was so happy.
Not to interrupt the podcast, but Triple H just unveiled the North American Championship.
Yeah.
Hey, really?
Holy crap!
Cool.
Holy crap!
Why couldn't he wait till Saturday?
Okay, what is this? Whoa, that looks sexy. That's sexy
Pretty
belt.
cool.
Triple
Wait,
H.
is it on his Twitter?
Zarius tweeted it out. Says, "My God, that is a sexy belt. Holy crap!"
I guess it was a shout out to Zarius right there.
Shout out to my boy X3.
Shout out to X3 Boys for unveiling or helping us.
Holy crap, that is beautiful.
Ladies and
Where
gentlemen,
did you see it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for this interrupting like the podcast of Daniel Bryan, but this is a breaking news happening. By the time at the release of this video, obviously it's not breaking news anymore, but it is right now. So we're just taking a quick moment to look at the NXT North American title. You know what? I'm going to show a picture of it right now on the screen. So there you guys go. That is it right there, the NXT North American Championship. Tell me what you guys think about it in the comments.
Let us know, guys. That is one
It looks
beautiful belt.
classic. That's like an old school belt right there.
They did say it was gonna be old school.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That indeed is old school. I like it. I like how it shows like the entirety of North America on it, and what looks like a globe. It looks like a giant version of the Intercontinental title belt, and the
It
color
does.
of the red strap on
Someone
it.
says finally, it doesn't look like a giant toy. I know, right? Look at that. That is beautiful. That's pretty tiny. Looks right around my waist.
Yeah, it would. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry for that interrupting. We're sorry for that interrupting, like what we were talking about. Things happen, I guess, even on live podcasts.
Yep.
But going back to Daniel Bryan here, we'll get to the North American title like in the future. But going back to Daniel Bryan here, my reaction when I heard of Daniel Bryan was getting cleared was I was surprised just as much as everybody else was. Thought it was a funny coincidence that it was happening just as WrestleMania was coming up. But I think the best way to describe my reaction was one simple word, and that was yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Daniel Bryan is set to team with Shane McMahon to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The ruling the sad thing is though, Daniel is gonna lose his return match.
And I will burn down Titan Towers.
The reason for that is because if Kevin and Sami win, they're gonna be rehired, and I know for a fact they're not going anywhere. So
Hashtag fight for your dreams.
Yep. Let's go to predictions. Willie, who do you predict will win this tag match?
Bryan and Shane. Next. Okay, for real. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. Are you really going to have D-Bryan lose his return match?
Well, when they put up that
Superdome's going to implode.
When they put up that stipulation, then yeah.
True, true.
Kelsey, who do you predict will win this tag team match? Tough choice.
I kind of lost my train of thought. Wait. Like, what are we talking about?
We're talking about
D-Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin and Sami.
Okay, sorry. Honestly, I think Sami and Kevin are gonna win.
Oh.
Even though it sucks that Daniel's gonna lose his return match, it'll be okay.
Hey, Brock Lesnar lost his return match.
I don't even remember that, to be honest. It was a great match, though, with Cena, but I don't remember that.
All right, Connor, who do you predict will win this tag team match?
I got Kevin and Sami since they said that they're going to be
Okay, so I think I know where this is headed.
And Ryan?
Or quote-unquote release from WWE if they lose, so Kevin and Sami are winning.
Yeah. Unless, of course, they go to Raw.
Unless they go to Raw, but I don't think that happening.
They go to Raw as Kevin Steen and El Generico.
Actually, maybe they could go to Raw because the Superstar Shake-Up's coming up, probably, so.
Yeah.
They maybe could.
All right, Ryan, who do you predict will win this match?
But I guess I am going to go with, I guess Bryan and Shane. I guess,
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
Finally. The Rock maybe is showing up. I don't know.
Who cares about The Rock?
I don't.
Go throw your movie.
Did you just say?
Kidding.
Oh hell no!
I'm kidding. I love The Rock.
So
Okay, good.
quite a few of us said Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The other of us said The Authority.
The Authority.
Well, technically they are, right?
The Authority.
Daniel and Shane are the Authority of SmackDown.
They're a better authority than Triple H and Stephanie.
Nope.
Faxist.
Did she just say that's faxist? She just said that's faxist.
Pieces.
Okay.
Anyways, let's go to the next match.
Well, I gotta go. Like my prediction is also Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
And we lost Ryan.
The match hasn't even happened yet.
Well, it's just gonna be great to see Daniel Bryan wrestle again.
I can't wait to
Christian,
see
you're gonna have a great time editing this because there's so much you're gonna have to edit out.
Yeah.
Nah, not really. We're all having fun here, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we're not dropping any mean names or anything like that, so we good. We good.
Yep. All right. Let's go to
crap,
the.
There's an active shooter at the freaking YouTube headquarters. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Why is this?
I'm serious.
Why do people think it's okay to call me from unknown numbers? Like, I'm not going to answer.
A report of an active shooter at YouTube
Anyways,
office. What the heck?
Anyway,
Sorry about that. Little dark moment. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Moving
From
on.
one tag team match to a mixed tag team match here.
Oh,
As
God,
the Authority,
here we go.
as one of the matches that I am not looking forward to. I might as well take a break or
Same.
something. As the Authority, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon take on Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey for some stupid reason.
Ronda
Yeah,
Rousey.
Ronda.
Yeah, Ronda, who took a horrible spot last night. Worst segment of the night of Raw.
We better be glad X3 isn't in here because he would go off.
No. Jarrett, if you're watching this video, dude, just be thankful you're not in here.
So,
Good Lord.
if there's anybody who's pissed off about this, it's not me, it's Mama Maracle. She's pissed off about this match.
Why?
Because, well, you got Ronda Rousey, former UFC star, former UFC champ, and she has great potential and talent in the ring. Why would you waste her debut match on a mixed tag match with the Authority?
Because she can't well, we don't know that yet, but we don't. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't make sense to put her in a one-on-one match yet, just because we have not seen her in ring, style.
We
Whatever.
kind of knew this was going to happen since 31.
Yeah, that's also a reason.
Yeah.
People are like, let's give it The Rock. The Rock's busy.
Yep, we got Kurt Angle in the mix instead. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, like, Triple H and Kurt Angle, they have, honestly, in my opinion, no place to wrestle here, in my opinion.
So, yeah.
If it was actually just one-on-one Ronda and Stephanie, okay, sure, Triple H and Kurt can be at ringside to support their person, but a mixed tag match to get them involved, I'm like, that's just even worse. That's just made it worse.
This one is to put a McMahon on the show.
Yep. Here's what my mom actually said, and I kind of agree with her on this. This whole thing is not about Ronda Rousey. This is once again all about Triple H and Stephanie.
True. It's always about Triple H and Stephanie. I love Triple H.
Just like last year with Seth Rollins, and the year before that with Roman Reigns, the year before that with Sting, and then Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. The Authority. I thought Roman Reigns killed the Authority, though. I thought you did your job, Roman. Apparently you didn't. They keep coming back.
Yep, they just keep coming back. So here's the thing. Let's ask each one of you questions. Willie, what was your reaction when Ronda Rousey showed up in WWE?
I wasn't really shocked. I mean, I marked down all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't really shocked. It was freaking floating around. She's signed in, all that kind of stuff. But I'm happy she's here. She needs to learn how to take bumps properly and quit smiling. You need to quit smiling. Seriously. You need to be serious. Please.
Like her first promo, like this big badass from the UFC who dominated and was undefeated for the longest time, cuts a promo. The first thing she says is, "Hey guys." At that point, I was like, "Oh no."
She's gonna be that type of person, but we don't know her in-ring, style yet. We haven't seen her in the ring.
She's living her dream, so we can't really complain,
Anyway,
I don't care if you're living your dream. You need to be serious at least.
Yeah. But
Connor, I guess she was just happy to be there.
I know.
All right, Connor,
smile at the Rumble. Well, actually, she did smile. She got in the ring and started pointing countless times at the sign, which is weird.
You know?
Yeah, something everybody does these days. Yeah, Connor, so what was your reaction, Connor, to when Ronda Rousey showed up and this match right here?
I was really about to turn like my PlayStation off, and then I heard music, and I was like, "Wait, who? Like, who's that?" And then I saw Ronda, and I was happy, but I knew it was gonna happen, but I was still happy and excited for her. She deserves it, so.
Yeah, like I'm thinking maybe after WrestleMania we're actually gonna see competitive matches involving Ronda, because I don't see this as a competitive match here.
Nah.
Yeah, she signed a full-time deal, so you know.
Yep.
She's not gonna be female Brock Lesnar, thank God.
Yeah.
Ryan, what was your response to when Ronda showed up, and what do you think about this match?
I was pretty happy that she went to WWE. I mean, it was kind of predictable, but I'm excited and I'm really looking to this match. I think it's gonna be really good.
Hopefully, I would guarantee though that Triple H and Kurt are gonna do a majority of the ass kicking though.
Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna be mostly them. Ronda's probably gonna finish the match off by breaking Stephanie's arm. Legit. I think she's gonna break it legit. You gotta take one for the team, you know?
We gotta look away.
Last year, Stephanie went through the table. Last year, Stephanie went through that table.
This year, we're gonna get real. We're gonna see some arms snapping.
And Kelsey.
And the year before that, she got speared by Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I love that.
That was funny.
I think Stephanie McMahon is just the queen of taking bumps at this point.
She's the botch. Yeah, she's the queen of botches and just taking bumps.
Yeah, that table spot last night was horrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was bad.
Sucked.
Yeah.
She hardly even lifted Ronda.
Ronda jumped. She literally jumped. I'm like, what are you doing?
Ronda got up.
It was a table. If she didn't jump, the table would have not broken.
All right, and anyways, so Kelsey, what did you think about when Ronda Rousey showed up?
I don't know. I wasn't really I wasn't a fan of Ronda, because I didn't really know much about her. But I mean, I was happy that she showed up because I know she's been wanting to go to WWE, but I wasn't all excited at first because I didn't really know much about her, you know.
Yeah, that's understandable. Because I don't think any of us watched too much of the UFC or something.
Yeah,
I never watched.
I watch it sometimes with my dad, but that's about it. I don't
I watched the UFC for the first time was Punk in his debut match,
and it was mainly because of CM Punk, right?
Yeah, Punk. We miss you, Punk. If you're listening, come back.
Nah, it's okay. Nah,
Why
don't.
Why would CM Punk be listening?
Yeah, and at the same time, if Punk somehow is listening to this, don't come back. Be happy.
Whatever you want.
Anyway, my reaction when Ronda Rousey showed up, I was actually there at the Royal Rumble when she showed up for the first time, and I was literally leaving my seat and everything. And I was super excited, as you could probably see in my reactions vlog on my channel. I was pretty excited to see Ronda Rousey. I thought it was epic. It was cool. Couldn't wait to see what she was going to do. Even though I thought to myself that kind of destroyed the whole thing about the Women's Royal Rumble then.
Yeah.
Then about 5 or 10 minutes later, I'm leaving the arena and I get super kicked by Grimm's Toy Show.
Ouch.
That still hurts. I still feel that. But Grimm, if you're somehow watching this ain't the end. I challenge you to next year's Grimmomania.
Ooh. He's calling you out, Grimm.
He's calling you out. Everybody tweet this to Grimm. He's calling him out.
People are already expecting me to take on Muscle Man Malcolm, too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna love you for listening to this. I love you, man.
All right, let's go on to the... Okay, here's a very interesting thing, and a very interesting match. John Cena versus The Undertaker.
Wait, that match is happening? I didn't even know that.
We don't even freaking know what the hell's going on anymore.
Screw this so-called build-up. Screw this whole
build-up, legit.
Undertaker doing something!
This is
on
on
the screen at my TV.
It's been so different.
Cena's been doing the build-up, which I like. I mean, it's cool, I guess.
But it's pretty good with, no Undertaker, and Cena's been cutting some great promo.
Yeah, he's been doing all right.
Cena looked so sad last night.
You look depressed.
Like, everybody just started chanting Undertaker and calling for the Undertaker, and he just looked on his face. He looked so sad.
Yeah.
I think the reason he was so depressed is because WWE was going to promote Rock's movie and not his. Because I heard something about that. Like, WWE's promoting, like, Rock's movie, Rampage, and John Cena's movie, Cock Blockers, is not being advertised because it's a rated R comic.
That's literally what the movie's called, guys.
Yeah, literally Cock Blockers.
Well, it's called Blockers.
It has a little, like, chicken on it.
It's a rooster, yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I thought at first, but it's called Blockers.
Blockers.
Even though basically that's the whole point. That was the whole premise of the film. I'm gonna watch it though. I'm definitely gonna watch it. But let's go back to this.
Apparently, John Cena's naked in it, and you could see everything. I'm like, okay.
You're thinking of Trainwreck.
Well, thanks for telling me that. Now I'm not gonna watch it.
Come on, I watched Trainwreck. It wasn't that bad. I've seen John Cena naked in Trainwreck. It wasn't that bad.
That's gross.
Edit that out, Christian.
Alright, let's go back to this match here.
It's the five knuckle. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
Five knuckle shuffle is a reference to masturbating.
Ew.
I'm not kidding. It is. Get it? Five knuckle shuffle. Anyway,
anyways, prediction time.
Well, let's talk about this match. This is by far the worst idea I've ever seen.
The worst build-up.
John Cena versus The Undertaker is a match that should have happened maybe the last time they were in New Orleans, 4 years ago.
Yes, WrestleMania 30 is where this match should have happened.
And
y'all know WWE doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
We know.
This. The word to describe this match is why.
Bullcrap.
Well, I say why because why does John have a random obsession? Why is it so hard for him to have an opponent at WrestleMania? Like, I believe it's John Cena. Anybody would step up and have a chance to face him at Mania to make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Dolph Ziggler. I mentioned Dolph Ziggler before.
Yeah.
Or even Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. Yep.
Samoa Joe, but I don't know about Joe.
Samoa Joe is missing 2 WrestleManias in a row.
Unless, of course, he's Braun Strowman's partner, which we'll get to a little later. Yeah. But, anyway, yeah. John Cena vs. The Undertaker should have happened years ago. I'm saying The Undertaker hopefully is staying retired because I'm just sick of this.
I don't think he's staying retired. There's no point. There's, like, no point they would just build this up.
This has to be it. Please, I swear, this better be his last match.
This better be his last match.
Yes, what he said.
You should have retired at 20-0.
20-0, yeah. 6 years ago.
That's where it should have, yeah.
Would have been better.
Wouldn't that have been the end of an era?
They wanted to have Broccoli Lesnar freaking in his stream.
She just said Broccoli Lesnar.
Broccoli Lesnar.
Out of all goddamn people, they had fucking Brock Lesnar beat the stream.
Broccoli Lesnar.
It's fucking annoying. Like, fuck off.
All right, let's get on to the let's continue on to this. Well, I guess whether we like it or not, this is happening. I'm predicting that John Cena is going to be in the crowd for a little bit during the show.
Fuck John Cena. Just kidding.
Before, like, The Undertaker.
Yeah, John Cena's going to be probably in the front row for a while, and then maybe take his music. Or Cena comes up promo, either one.
They're going to have a bunch of security surrounding him. All of a sudden, what I think is going to happen, Kid Rock is going to do his thing. He's probably going to have some stupid concert with Kid Rock. And all the... we're going to hear, like, the motorcycle revving up. I think
my God. Y'all
I think we're seeing American Badass. I want American Badass.
You know what's funny? Didn't John Cena...
We don't all get what we want.
Didn't John Cena...
I'm getting what I want either way.
Hey, guys, didn't John Cena last night on Raw say that he'd just be a dead man walking?
Yeah,
it's happening.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the biker.
Well,
Yes, it does.
Dead man walking.
Okay.
Alright, okay, assuming this match happens, let's do the predictions. Connor, who do you predict?
These
It
nuts.
pains me to say this, but I'm saying that Taker is gonna have another loss at Mania, and Cena's gonna win.
Ugh.
23
It
and
pains
3.
me to say, but it just only makes sense.
Kelsey, who do you predict will win this if it happens?
John Cena.
Okay, that's 2 for John Cena. Willie, what about you?
Considering this is technically my dream match that I've been wanting for years, and who I want to win, I really don't care, but I'm going to go with The Undertaker. I don't think they're going to have him lose his last match. But, old saying, the old guy was the quote-unquote new guy. John Cena's not new. Out on the, over on his way out.
They had him lose his apparently last match, but we all knew that wasn't.
To the big dog! Fuck you, Mullet. Anyways.
Ryan, who do you predict will win this match if it supposedly happens?
Probably John Cena.
Wow.
Goodbye, Taker, then. Something on picking the dead man. What was Christian?
Let's see. That's 3 for John Cena, 1 for Undertaker. All right, my pick to win is The Undertaker. But here's the way I'm saying it should happen. The Undertaker versus John Cena will be a 13-second match.
Why?
Oh, no.
No, it will not.
That would just be a fluke.
No, it wouldn't be a fluke because
waste.
Here's the thing.
Be so
waste of time.
No, actually it wouldn't in my opinion because Taker would not be that way. He won't be able to. He won't lose his health that much. He won't get severely
one
injured. One
attitude adjustment, and that's it.
No, I was thinking. The match begins. Taker hits him with a big boot, then a tombstone. 1, 2, 3.
So much for a dream match then, if that would have happened.
Well, no, people. Actually, no, not really, because people are saying they wanted to see John Cena versus The Undertaker. Then it happens. There you go.
True.
But, if I'm being honest, yeah, I predict The Undertaker to win this thing if it supposedly happens. But right now, even going into WrestleMania, we're still saying if it happens.
We don't know.
What do we know?
We don't know. We're just losers, We don't know.
We're just losers. We're just marks. What do we know?
Yeah, we don't.
Let's go to the title matches right here. First off, let's kick things off with something exciting. The SmackDown Live Tag Team Title match. As the Usos take on the Bludgeon Brothers and the New Day.
Yay.
Oh, no.
Yay, New Day, yay. Like I need a New
Yay,
Day.
the New Day are in another tag team title match. Yay.
But the good thing is, at least the Usos finally get to be on the main show.
Yep.
Finally.
It's about time.
And they better retain, too.
Well deserved.
And then you bring in the Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan, who literally took out Eric and Luke.
Yep. Yes.
They're nowhere to be found.
I think they got rid of, Eric and Luke because it sounded really weird. These two giant guys, and you hear Eric and Luke.
Yes.
Anyway. Willie, your reaction to this match happening?
I think it's going to be good. Usos definitely deserve to be on the main card after 9 years of neglect on the freaking pre-show or whatever they've been. But the build-up's been, okay, decent, I guess. I mean, but, yeah. I'm also hearing apparently this is going to be a TLC match. Don't believe what you always read and hear, folks. But that's why I'm hearing the rounds is it's going to be a TLC match, which if that actually happens, that would actually be pretty cool.
That would be cool, but I don't really see that happening.
I think it'd be pretty cool. But that's really my opinions on this match. I hope the Bludgeon Brothers win.
Got a prediction? Got a prediction on the Bludgeon Brothers.
I love Bludgeon Brothers.
Kelsey, what about you for this match?
I was like, at first, but then I realized that the Usos are on the pre-show. I meant not pre-show.
The pre-show.
Oh my god.
That's all right.
I meant they're on the main show finally.
Yeah.
So I was happy, and I want them to retain because they deserve to have a WrestleMania moment.
Well, you don't have to win to have a WrestleMania moment.
I don't care.
Just be happy you're at WrestleMania, you know what I mean? Probably now, the match we're going to get to later, that said person's not going to win. But
so I guess that's
we'll get to it when we get to it.
That's her prediction on the Usos. Connor, what did you think about this match and who are you rooting for?
I didn't really care at the start, but I love the Bludgeon Brothers, so I'm going to just pick Bludgeon Brothers.
Their theme song is badass.
Yeah.
It is.
It is awesome.
Bam, bam, bam. Sorry.
Ryan?
Don't cuss on the podcast. Just kidding.
Hey, Ryan,
I'm
what
a
about
faithful
you?
king.
Stop.
Anyway, Ryan, what about
Darius?
you?
Yeah, Darius. It's for you, brother.
Hey, Ryan, anyways, what's your What's your thoughts on this SmackDown Tag Team title match? Who do you predict to win?
Ryan.
I like all three of these teams. I love the Usos, but I think they should get the Bludgeon Brothers. They really get pushed. So hopefully WWE does the Bludgeon Brothers good this time. And so I'm going with
Bludgeon Brothers, huh? As for me, I like this idea that the Usos finally get their shot on the main show. New Day don't really care for it that much.
Drop your pancakes and get out of here. Good Lord.
But I'm also going for the Bludgeon Brothers in this case.
Everyone's rooting for Harper and Rowan. Harper should have been in the WWE title match last year, but nope.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go on to the next tag team title match as the Bar is taking on Braun Strowman and whoever the fuck it is.
Strowman.
I'm the Bar. I'm so over the Bar.
Sheamus
Braun
and Cesaro.
Strowman's going to team with Braun Strowman. Who do you think?
I like Corey Graves' reaction. Oh my god, who is that?
That was so funny. Oh my god, it's Braun Strowman.
Where did he find it? It's Braun
Graves was
Strowman.
like, oh, it's actually Braun Strowman. No fucking shit, Sherlock.
That was awesome.
Brains.
It's Braun Strowman, the greatest champion of all time.
Yeah, that's a future Hall of Famer right there.
I heard he's kind of just like me, and I was like, oh crap, who's it going to be? And I heard Strowman's theme song. I saw that, and I started busting out laughing.
And it was like, oh my god, where did Braun Strowman find this guy?
I was thinking Big Show, and I'm like, oh my god, here we go.
I was hoping Lars Sullivan.
Really? That'd be random, but okay.
Why would Lars be his partner?
Yeah.
Because they're like exactly the same.
Oh my god, that's just...
Like
But...
Anyway, as of this moment, we have absolutely no idea who Braun's going to select as a partner, and I might... How about this? For each one, I'm going to ask you guys the prediction, not just the prediction of this match, but I'm also going to ask you who you think is going to be the partner.
I swear to God, if it's Elias, I'm just deleting my account.
I guess we'll start with you, Kelsey. Who do you predict will be Braun's partner, and who do you predict will win this match?
I hope it's Samoa Joe, to be honest. And if it is Samoa Joe, then I want Braun and... whoever Braun teams with, I want them to win. Because I'm sick of the Bar as champs. Honestly.
They've been champs for the better part of since December 2016.
Like, I'm so tired of them.
Understandable. See, Willie, who do you predict will be Braun's partner and who will win this match?
I got two people, actually, who I think will be his partner.
All right,
Big Show, because he just re-signed. New contract deal, which I got tons of freaking hate for, because, why didn't you let Big Show? I'm like, I love Big Show, but, bro, please, go away, please. I love you. Go away. But anyways, Big Show, and the other choice is Mark Henry. Not Mark Henry, unless it's a fake retirement there. Samoa Joe. Yeah, Samoa Joe.
All right, I like that idea.
I hope Joe is there.
Connor, what about you? Who do you predict will be Braun's partner? Actually, wait, Willie, I forgot to ask you. Who do you think is going to win the match?
That's actually freaking hard. I mean, knowing WWE, they'll probably swerve us and keep the freaking titles on the bar just to piss us off. But I'm going to go with Braun and his partner, who will be Samoa Joe, hopefully, or Big Show.
All right, Connor, who do you predict will be Braun's partner and who will win this match?
It's obviously going to be Kurt Hawkins. I'm joking.
Kurt Hawkins!
I think it's either going to be Elias or Samoa Joe.
It's going to be James Ellsworth.
Imagine
the pop, though. He would get...
That would actually make sense in some ways.
Would. But I got to go, and who I think is going to win, I think Braun and his partner.
All right, and Ryan, who do you think's going to be Braun's partner, and who do you think will win?
Neville. No, I'm just kidding.
Neville?
If I had to pick...
I've actually heard some things about Neville being the partner.
That doesn't make sense.
Neville.
I would probably have to go with maybe possibly Samoa Joe or, I don't know, Bray Wyatt possibly. But,
God. I want Elias just to piss Kelsey off.
I'm really going to take a shot and go with Samoa Joe, but I I probably would have to go with Braun Strowman and his partner winning. So I don't know. But
It's obviously going to be Brains.
As for me,
I don't know why we're still debating, guys. It's obviously Brains.
yeah.
It's Brains.
As for me, I predict it's either going to be Braun Strowman or Elias. And the reason I say Elias is because it actually makes sense, despite given their recent. And besides, Braun has great musical skills.
It makes sense.
No,
Just accept it. It makes sense.
Gonna catch these hands.
You're gonna get these hands.
yo,
Yes.
get these hands.
All right, moving on.
All right, I
Anyways,
also
yeah,
predict.
moving on.
Yeah, I also predict
Braun
that.
Strowman?
I also predict that
Elias
Braun
does
and
not
his partner is
deserve
going to
team
win.
with Braun.
Elias is
Brains does.
Anyway,
Yeah, I predict that Braun and his partner will win this match. Let's go on. It's
Alright.
time to talk about the women. Let's start with the Raw Women's title match as Alexa Bliss is defending against Nia Jax.
God, this storyline makes me.
the best storyline on Raw. What are y'all talking about?
Oh my
True
god.
that.
dude.
True that. It's
All right.
great.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss taking on Nia Jax here. Since we don't really have much to say about this, except shockingly, the big dominant Nia Jax is being bullied by a small, little, tiny princess fairy.
You know, WWE promotes like be a star, all that kind of stuff, but you're doing storylines with fat shaming and
Yeah.
Pinky James. Yeah, who's the bully now, WWE?
Yeah, I know, right? But I think since we don't really know much or care much about this match, let's go right toward the predictions. I guess Willie, who do you predict will win this match?
Nia Jax is winning next.
What about you, Connor?
Nia Jax. Anyways.
Ryan, what about you?
My adjustment with that ass.
Kelsey, what about you?
Nia Jax.
And I say Alexa
Why'd
Bliss.
you say it like that?
Wait. What did you say, question?
And I say Alexa Bliss.
If Alexa retains, I swear to God.
If Alexa retains, I'm gonna freaking call Titan Towers and say, have Carmella cash in right now.
She actually could, you know.
Carmella's cashing
Wait,
in.
yeah, can
Carmella.
I say Carmella? Can I say Carmella?
Carmella's
I think
gonna
Carmella's
cash
gonna
in.
cash in.
All right,
Listen,
then.
Carmella's cashing in on whoever wins the Raw Women's title because we know Asuka's gonna win the SmackDown Women's title, and they wouldn't have if Carmella cashed in on Asuka, she'd lose. So they'd have her
Asuka's
cash
holding
in.
that belt till Mania 35, probably. Good lord.
As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of that, let's get right to that. Ladies and gentlemen, the SmackDown Women's title match between Charlotte
let's let-
Flair and Asuka.
Let's let Kelsey talk for the first part.
All right, Kelsey,
Yeah.
go right ahead.
Let's let Kelsey have her moment.
What do you think about this match, and who do you predict will win it?
I was so happy when they announced this match. When Asuka came out after Charlotte beat Ruby. Was it Ruby?
Yeah,
Yes,
right at
it was.
Fastlane.
Yeah.
That's like,
I was like so happy. I was like, yes, they're finally gonna wrestle each other. And honestly, y'all know Charlotte's my girl, but
Obviously.
You're at Flair
But-
section.
I'm going with Asuka because let's be real, we all know Asuka's winning, which I'm okay with because I love Asuka too. So yeah.
Yep.
The one thing I'm really hoping for is they tear the house down here.
I feel like they're gonna tear the house down.
This
I
might be a
can't
physical
wait.
match for the women. You know,
Yeah.
It's
Asuka
gonna
with her
be so
stiffness.
good.
And, you know, Charlotte loved to take risks. You know, this is the woman who wanted to fly out of Hell in a Cell, you know, with Sasha Banks.
Yeah, how about no, please?
Thank God Vince said no. She wanted to do a freaking
Yes.
moonsault.
All right,
Could have died.
Willie, what do you think about this SmackDown Women's title match, and who do you predict will win?
Oh, this match is going to be good. I really enjoyed the build-up. I'm actually enjoying the build-up, you know?
Yeah.
And, but who I think's winning? Asuka. I mean, do you think Charlotte's going to end the streak? No.
Well, she could be a good contender, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, she's going to bring Asuka to the limit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Nobody's ready for Asuka.
I'm actually
Asuka's winning the
glad.
title.
I'm actually glad they're going with Charlotte taking on Asuka rather than Alexa and Asuka.
Yeah, that actually would have been pretty cool, too, but we've already seen it, so.
Been there, done that, yeah. Connor, what do you think about this SmackDown title match, and who do you think will win it?
SmackDown
I
Women's title,
think it's
Christian.
a lot better than Alexa and Asuka.
It's a lot better than
But-
fat shaming.
But
Sorry.
who do I think is gonna win? I mean, do I even have to say who's gonna win? We already know, so.
Yeah, I know, right? Carmella.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Carmella's going to win.
Yeah, but Asuka's winning, so.
Yeah, it's very understandable. Ryan, what did you think? What do you think about this match, the build-up, and who do you think is going to win it?
This is going to be great. Really love it. I think this is going to be a really epic women's match. I think Charlotte's going to take Asuka to the limit, but Asuka is going to come out the new SmackDown Women's Champion. But it's going to be a great match. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, from my perspective, when Asuka came out to challenge Charlotte, I actually enjoyed that because thank God they're not in the situation where you have to choose one from your respective brand, thank God.
Yeah.
I wish they would go back to that, but whatever.
Well, thankfully they did because even Shinsuke Nakamura, who we'll talk about a little later, had the chance to choose. So the fact that Asuka could actually choose, despite being on Raw, she get to choose to face Charlotte. I like that very much. I guarantee this is going to be another great match. And I predict also that Asuka's going to win this thing because I think hasn't all of us said Asuka, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
At least going to get one prediction right.
Let's go on to the next one. We have a fatal four-way for the United States title. Yeah, another one of those situations where they put so many people in this match here. As United States Champion, Randy Orton takes on the glorious Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev.
Yeah, Rusev.
I'm going to take this opportunity to say...
Rusev, let's go.
I'm going to take this opportunity to say to you guys, Happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special announcement. I have a special announcement for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. My birthday's on Rusev Day.
Same.
Oh my God, really? That's awesome.
All our birthdays.
I was born on Rusev Day, and I met Rusev the next day on Rusev Day.
I met Aiden English on Rusev Day. I got to sing with him.
I'm glad that Rusev has actually been added to the U.S. title match rather than being the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yes.
Rusev. I'm so glad they added Rusev. He deserves to be in it.
Rusev deserves the world.
He should win. He should win.
All right, let's go for individually.
He doesn't win.
Individually.
I don't think he's winning though. I think Randy's retaining, sadly.
Oh, Kelsey just said her.
Don't you dare.
Well, Kelsey has just said her prediction.
I know Jinder's not winning. I mean, they could do it. They could give it to him, but I don't know. I see Randy Orton winning. I actually see Randy Orton retaining.
I see him retaining too, sadly.
All right, that's 2 for Randy Orton. Okay. That's 2 for Randy Orton. Connor, who do you predict will win this U.S. title match?
I got Jinder Mahal.
I love Jinder.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, who do you predict will win this match?
I love everyone in that match except Randy.
Oh, okay.
So, Ryan, who do you predict will win this match?
Rusev Day. Rusev Day.
All right,
so no one's going for Bobby Roode.
Oh my God! Yeah, I did not realize that. Everybody's leaving out Bobby.
Let's be real. He ain't winning that title back.
Bobby's reign sucked, and this goes against Bobby Roode fans.
He needs to turn heel again.
Thank you.
Yeah, he needs to turn heel.
And over the smiling garbage and quit hitting on Charlotte. Jesus.
He's a married man, for Christ's sake.
I know. My pick to win this match is also Jinder Mahal.
What?
So that's 2 for Randy, 2 for Jinder, 1 for Rusev, 0 for Bobby Roode.
Poor Bobby Roode.
What a shame.
Poor Bobby Roode. That's so sad.
Yes, indeed. It should be an okay match, I guess. But let's go to something I'm excited for. The Intercontinental title match. The Miz versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. Here's where me and Connor get serious.
All right, here's who I'm going to start with. Connor, you start first. What do you think about this match and who's winning?
I mean, Seth beat the Intercontinental Champion, and was supposed to get a title shot until Finn Balor rudely interrupted and just added himself in the match for no reason. But for real, I think Seth should win because Seth is just so over right now. I'm sorry, but Balor's a cruiserweight, so.
He's gonna be Universal Champion. What?
For one day.
It wasn't his fault he got injured.
Yes,
it was Seth's fault.
No, it's his fault because he doesn't know how to sell a buckle bomb. That's why.
Tell it to Sting.
Oh, too soon.
Anyways.
I got Seth winning, obviously.
All right, Willie, your move. What do you think about this match and who's winning?
Well, after Monday Night Raw last night, I think it's pretty much confirmed that Seth ain't winning jack. Finn Balor walking out champ. He bringing that demon into WrestleMania. He go freaking put his boots in hopefully the Miz's chest and or Seth Rollins. Either way.
Pictures are showing he's regular, boring Finn Balor. So.
Finn Balor bullshit. Finn Balor's winning. Balor's winning.
All right, Kelsey, what do you think about this match, and who do you think is going to win it?
I think it's going to be a great match. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be so good. And honestly, I'm going to have to go with, I don't know why, but I feel like in my heart that Miz is going to retain. I don't know. I mean, maybe not.
Thank you.
I'm going with Miz.
Thank you. You guys are talking about Seth and Finn. You forgot about the real star of this match, and that's the Miz.
He's almost
the
the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
Ryan, who are you going for? Are you also going for Miz?
Yeah, I'm going for the Miz. I think he's going to break that record.
Yeah, I want him to break that record.
My boy.
Yeah, you guys are all wrong. It's obviously Seth Rollins.
No, it's Finn Balor.
No, it's the Miz. As you can obviously tell, I'm going for the Miz as well. And I'm like, I think we're almost all split here. We should all meet up someday. And then, imagine if all of us were attending this year's WrestleMania together, and we will be at each other's skins throughout that whole match.
You ever see me and Connor walk into the Superdome staring each other down?
Meanwhile, Kelsey, Ryan, and I are just standing there awkwardly like, okay, they're not even acknowledging us.
And we just start arguing back and forth. But for real, Balor's winning.
Whatever you say.
It should be a good match nonetheless, though.
So did Roman for a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going on to the next match, and this is something everybody's been excited for the longest time. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Build-up sucked.
Build-up has sucked, though.
The match is going to be good. I'm going to tear the house down.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. In my opinion, this match is going to steal the show. It's probably going to be the best match of the night, no doubt. But the problem with this is the build-up leading into it is it's stupid. It's even in the storyline, they're acknowledging it as, oh, it's the dream match.
It's built off respect. It's pretty much
the dream match that's already happened.
Yeah, I'm actually saying.
Acknowledge New Japan because why not?
It hasn't happened in WWE, you dummies.
Still, it's already happened.
Yeah,
Of course, they're not going to mention a Kingdom 10 match.
I'm actually just saying to myself, like, this entire, like, the build-up is boring, but the match is going to be good. It's going to steal the show. I mean, our boredom is going to be paid off with this epic match. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
So they're going to tear the house down, seriously.
So,
Yeah.
Willie...
I mean,
Willie, I'll start
Charlotte
with...
and Asuka say hi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
The triple threat for the Intercontinental title says hi.
Yeah, and Seth Rollins winning says hi.
Shut up.
Miz winning. Okay, we're really in that Intercontinental title match.
No, Balor's winning.
No, Miz is winning.
I mean, I guess.
Listen, Willie, when this match was made official, what did you think about it?
I was excited. I mean, we all knew it was pretty much going to happen until WWE threw Fastlane in our faces, and then we got a little worried. But, yeah, man, it's going to be good. The build-up has been trash, in my opinion. It's pretty much built on respect and a need to face, which Nakamura keeps saying, which is kind of funny. But
Awesome.
I think it's going to be a good match. It's not going to be as good as the Wrestle Kingdom 10 match. Because, they're not going to let them go out there and steal the show, because that's Roman Reigns' job. And, but I think it's going to be a good match.
All right, who do you predict will win it?
Willie.
Yeah, what?
I said, who do you predict will win
it?
Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura. Hands down, Nakamura's winning.
All right,
With a need to face.
All right, Connor, what did you think? What do you think about this match, and who do you predict will win?
I think Shinsuke is going to win, obviously.
I must say, like, there's not much to tell about the build-up for this thing because it sucks.
Yeah, there's really nothing to... if the build-up was better, I'd be going on for like 45 minutes, but,
I'm surprised you
this
didn't go...
match and the freaking John Cena Undertaker thing, the build-up for both has just been bleh.
I'm surprised that Connor didn't go on for 45 minutes but except Rollins, but okay.
We'll get to that.
I mean, I could have, but oh well.
Anyway, Kelsey, what did you think about when this match was made official, and who do you predict will win?
I mean, when the match was made official, I was happy, but the build-up, like y'all said, sucks, so, And I think Shinsuke is going to win.
So far, none of us says AJ Styles yet. Ryan, what about you?
Come on, let's be real.
Come on, we all know Styles is probably going to go to Raw.
So, Ryan, what do you think about this match, and who do you think will win it?
So when this match was made official, I was very happy because I know what these two can do in the ring. The build-up hasn't been great, but I won't say it was bad either. But I predict Shinsuke Nakamura is going to win it. So Shinsuke is the man to beat, and I'm a little biased because I did get a selfie with him.
You guys can see that on the pinned tweet of Ryan's Twitter account.
And you can see the John Cena pinned tweet on mine, so yeah, follow me.
And you can see a Young Bucks pinned tweet, so yeah.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, as for me, I want to be excited for the match. I'm just gonna, once we get to WrestleMania, that's when I'm just gonna put away the whole stupid build-up, and then just focus on the match itself, because I can just focus on that. But
yeah,
I want to be excited for this match. I already know it's gonna steal the show, but I just don't feel that excited for it, even if it is a dream match. As for me, I also say Shinsuke Nakamura. So I think all of us 5-0 Shinsuke Nakamura here.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's going for the king of strong style.
Everybody's voting for Japan here.
Everybody's rooting for the artist. I mean, king of strong style.
The artist. I hate that saying.
Everybody's rooting for Shinsuke. Everybody's rooting for Asuka. Basically, we love Japan.
Yep, we love Japan, and we love Irish people.
And ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the main event of WrestleMania for the Universal title. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, Part 2.
Roman Reigns is winning. Good night.
This match has had the best build-up out of all the matches that are made official.
Yes, it has. This build-up has been great.
Doesn't it, make us racist if we go for Roman, though?
Yeah, but it makes us kind of racist, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, kind of technically.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're cheering for the Samoan dude.
Right.
Yeah, it makes me a little racist. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really think that's an issue. I mean, if Roman wins, are you guys gonna start smashing everything and start yelling at everybody?
Am I gonna start a little rant? Am I gonna start?
Oh yeah, are we gonna yell at our TVs guys? Come on, man.
Yeah, I have to go live on YouTube to start a rant.
Am I gonna start yelling like that? The Undertaker, needs to start doing weird stuff.
Are we gonna start yelling at John Cena to put his career on the line?
Come on.
Are we gonna scream out, "We want the American badass"? Huh? Are we gonna start screaming that? Huh?
Damn, American badass.
Are we gonna dance before the Raw even starts?
Are we gonna go in the Skype chat and complain that people are complaining?
Yeah, are we?
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah.
Are we?
That makes us racist, right?
Are we?
I know, right? What are we talking about? Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what we're talking about. We're just saying random things.
We're not talking about someone. I mean, why would we talk about anybody?
We're not talking about some low life. No, we're not talking about anybody in particular.
We're not talking about no racist low life that really hates Roman. That he calls Roman the N-word. Yeah.
Yeah. He's calling
Roman.
Roman's not even black.
Yeah, he's not even black. He's Samoan.
Roman's not even black. What the hell?
Back straight, you idiot. Whoever we're talking about.
Yeah, we're not talking about anybody. I don't know what
Okay.
Anyways,
that's not fun anyway.
Going back to this match, I believe this will be the downfall of Suplex City.
Yes, it will be indeed.
Yep, Brock's probably leaving after Mania.
Bye, Brock.
I predict Brock Lesnar will get snoked. If anybody saw Star Wars The Last Jedi, or if anybody did not see Star Wars The Last Jedi, spoiler alert, Snoke got cut in half, so I believe Brock Lesnar's going to get cut in half.
Watch this match be a squash match. I doubt this is going to be a fight.
Yeah,
They're going to turn the house down.
The build-up has been pretty decent, honestly.
Out of all the matches,
Yeah.
Last night on Raw, in the last segment, I like how all the other wrestlers has had enough of Brock's bullshit.
Yeah.
They just parted ways.
It's Brock Lesnar's bullshit that we have had enough of.
Yep.
Right.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Roman Reigns been doing pretty good. Yeah.
let's go to predictions. Willie, you said.
Yeah, but I didn't get to detail. Roman Reigns is winning. I mean, this has been freaking thought about since WrestleMania 31. No joke, WrestleMania 31, and I thought the build-up was gonna be pretty bad, because I'm not really the biggest Roman Reigns fan in the room, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
doesn't mean you hate him personally, right?
What?
Doesn't mean you hate him personally, though, right?
No, I'm not gonna start throwing.
It's not like he killed your family or something.
I know.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna delete my freaking Skype account. Yeah, I'm gonna start going on rants. So anyways, I'm gonna go with never mind. Roman Reigns, props to you, bro. You've been doing well in this storyline, and you getting in Vince's face was pretty cool, legit. But last night with the beatdown, it was pretty cool. Too many Superman punches, in my opinion. But Brock stood tall, which means the only thing that's going to happen, the big dog is standing tall on Sunday with the red belt. Roman Reigns is winning.
That's all right. I'm actually cool with that. As long as it's not Brock Lesnar, I'm fine with that. Connor, who do you predict will win this match?
Obviously Brock. I'm joking. It's obviously going to be Roman Reigns. The big dog will stand tall at WrestleMania. Once again.
Racist? But that makes you racist, Connor.
Yeah, I know that makes me racist, though, but anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Kelsey, who are you rooting for? Actually, not who you're rooting for. Who do you predict will win this match?
The big dog.
Roman Reigns.
That's 3-0 for Roman Reigns. Ryan, who do you predict will win this match?
Ooh,
I don't know who is, but I guess that means Roman Reigns.
Yeah. That was my thinking thought right there. But yeah, Roman Reigns.
As for me,
champion.
As for me, yeah, Roman Reigns for myself too. So that's 5-0 for Roman Reigns, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Asuka on the predictions here.
Now I'm gonna go delete my Twitter and start throwing shit around. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I hate you, Roman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our predictions on WrestleMania. We finally got through that. But we're still not done here. We still got this brief thing I want to talk about, which is the Raw After.
What the heck?
Like that.
Who's talking in the background? Anyway.
What was that?
I don't know.
Anyway, there's something I briefly want to talk with you guys, and that is everybody's favorite, the Raw After WrestleMania.
Hi, yes. Raw After WrestleMania.
I completely forgot about that.
Dude,
I'm just going to go through you guys individually here so we can wrap this up. Willie, what is your favorite Raw After Mania moment, and what do you hope happens this time?
Oh, boy. The Hardy Boys return. Last year, man.
Well, that was actually technically at WrestleMania.
Well, okay, now choose a different one. Finn Balor's return.
Actually, I'm surprised you didn't say that first.
Huh?
I'm surprised you didn't say that first.
Well, but Finn Balor's return, man, bittersweet for me, being the Balor mark that I am.
Midget returns.
Shut up. Next Intercontinental champion. Anyways,
should be cruiserweight champion.
WrestleMania champion. Anyways, Finn Balor's return, pretty good. Mark that moment. Go check it out on my YouTube channel, Heel Balor. Check me out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm gonna throw the Hardy Boys in there too. It's just pretty cool to see them back. Well, back then,
Yeah.
Now they're all woken and one's in the performance center working out. And, after is a little running with the law, but Jeff Hardy, he's doing good. He's doing good.
But what do you hope happens at this year's Raw After Mania?
Oh man, I expect lots of debuts and returns. What do one of these debuts and returns, I'm hoping to see Ember Moon get called up.
Oh,
I know it's shocking. I'm a pretty big fan of hers. So.
Yeah, understandable. Hey, Kelsey, what's your favorite Raw After Mania moment, and what do you hope happens this year?
My favorite Raw After Mania moment was when Charlotte had her little speech after she won the women's title. That was like such a special moment. And
yeah, you gotta admit that was a really awesome moment after she won the women's title at WrestleMania 32.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what do you hope happens at this year's Raw After Mania?
Like Willie said, a lot of debuts and returns. Hopefully some good people get called up to Raw.
Awesome. Ryan, what was your favorite Raw After Mania moment, and what do you hope happens this year?
So there's probably a lot. I liked Finn Balor returning, but I also liked Brock Lesnar returning, which was pretty cool.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm really kind of hoping we see some awesome call-ups from NXT to Raw and SmackDown Live as well, and hopefully maybe Bobby Lashley probably could make an appearance. Never know.
Yeah, I've heard rumors about Bobby Lashley showing up.
Oh God.
I don't know why,
replace
but
Brock
I guess to replace
mixed
Brock
feelings about
Lesnar.
that.
Is he going to be a replacement for Brock Lesnar?
Probably.
Hopefully as a full-timer.
Huh. Anyway, Connor, what about you? What's your favorite Raw After Mania moment, and what do you hope happens this year?
My favorite Raw After Mania moment is probably the Roman Reigns promo after he retired the Undertaker. Retired the Undertaker.
I was there. I was
that
there, and I was
was
cussing out
crazy.
Roman too.
Man,
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was a.
I never heard
That was almost like Attitude Era almost.
I've never heard an FU chant on a WWE show like a Raw After WrestleMania.
Without them bleeping it out either. They were just
Yeah, I know.
they didn't even care.
It was more than just fuck you, Roman.
Soaking it in, like, yeah, hate me.
It was more than just fuck you, Roman. They were also saying shut the fuck up too.
I laughed so hard when they started chanting. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Chanting they're chanting shut the fuck up. Roman's not even saying anything.
Yeah.
he's just standing there like, oh, cool, and like, yeah, they hate me. I don't care.
Anyways, Connor, what do you hope happens at this year's Raw After Mania?
Really hope if Ember loses the title, I really hope Ember gets called up and maybe a couple returns. If Joe isn't Braun's partner, then maybe Joe can show up the Raw after Mania. That's what I think will happen if he's not his partner. So, yeah.
It's awesome. As for me, for my favorite Raw After Mania moment, it's a tie between three things actually. The Roman Reigns promo after last year's Raw After Mania. Brock Lesnar's return in 2012, and Dolph Ziggler winning the World Heavyweight title in 2013.
That was a great moment, too.
That was actually on my birthday, too.
Oh, nice.
Dolph cashed in on my birthday the night after WrestleMania took place on your birthday, Willie.
Yep.
Anyways, what I hope to happen at this year's Raw After Mania is more hilarious chants from the crowd.
Yeah. That's
Especially towards Roman.
And we also got to pray there's no beach balls.
Yeah, that's not happening. Thank God.
But yeah, they banned him. They banned him.
Yeah, they banned beach balls.
That's funny.
To close this off, I want to say we'll talk a little bit about next year. Next year, WrestleMania is taking place at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Again,
X3 on here for this.
The funny thing is, here's the ironic thing. April 7, 2013 was the last time that WrestleMania held was at MetLife Stadium. And now, next year, on April 7, 2019, it's happening again.
That's right, folks.
It's better.
And as a matter of fact, you're not going to like this, but I heard a rumor about John Cena versus The Rock 3.
Oh, God.
Well, and I'll see y'all later. It's been fun. And yeah, goodbye.
I know for a fact.
Is that a real rumor, or are you just saying that?
Well, I've heard something about that, but
I heard Ronda Rousey's supposed to be facing Asuka in the main event.
Yeah, and she's gonna end her streak.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
That would be awesome. That's something I hope happens.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Probably WWE could put The Rock against Roman Reigns next year.
But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be at WrestleMania next year in New Jersey. It's actually just a 7.5-hour drive from my place.
Dang.
Here's nice. Anything like that's 19 hours for me or something like that.
Anything that's 8 hours or under for me to travel, I can just do it easily. That's how I made it over to Philadelphia.
Is your mom going to go with you?
No, not this time, no. This time I'm going with my former metal band, Behold the Shadows, which includes my actual brother, Joe Maracle, and our friends Dave and Jake Hill. We used to be part of Behold the Shadows for about 3-4 years before we split.
Good Lord, dude.
22-hour drive from where I live to New Jersey. Damn.
Good Lord.
Yeah, well, a lot of things are happening, and man, I must say, this was a fun podcast to be with you guys. I mean, talking about WrestleMania, talking about Hall of Fame, NXT, and all these amazing things that are coming up this week. I mean, the week has not even started for WrestleMania week, and we're all hyped up, ready to go. Is everybody here hyped up, ready to go?
Heck yeah.
We are, man.
And one last question, which is, what do you guys think about this, and do you think we should continue the LLP?
Yes, sir.
As Daniel Bryan would say, yes.
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 All right, well,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna start to close this thing off shortly, but I want to say to each member here, first to Willie, thank you for returning here. It's great to see you again.
It's great to be back, my friend. Thank you for having me, and I hope to do this again in the future.
Kelsey, how did you enjoy this?
I loved it. It was so much fun. I'm so glad we got to do this again.
Yeah.
And I look forward to more in the future.
Heck, you know what? We might. Ryan, what about you? Like, how did you feel about this whole thing?
Oh, it was awesome. Thanks so much for having me. It's good to be back with the good old squad, the best squad ever.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I look forward to more podcasts with y'all, pay-per-views and stuff like that. With this, so thank you.
Yep, very much. And Connor, what do you think about being back here again?
It's fun, man. I always enjoy doing these podcasts, especially with the lounge and all that. Always have a great time. So I really hope we can do this again in the future.
Yeah, very much. It was like, it's always good. As for myself, I'm glad that we all came up with this idea to make a return for WrestleMania week, and I thought it'd be a lot more fitting, instead of just reviving my Maracle Scene podcast, we'd revamp it into the Losers Lounge podcast, so we would make it ours.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I must say, like, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for showing up here, and for us just having a fun time. Miz is going to win.
Balor's winning.
That's winning.
First ever Universal Champion.
Miz is winning, bitch.
Miz had his WrestleMania moment. Balor didn't even show up at last year's Mania.
Yeah, that's his own fault.
I wonder why.
But Rollins missed Mania 32.
The one that you guys went to. Silence. Anyway.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be great nonetheless.
Yeah, it's gonna be great because Balor's winning.
Oh my god, there we go again. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be odds on end over at the Intercontinental title match, guaranteed. So yeah, I believe that maybe the next time we do this again, we'll probably talk about WWE Greatest Royal Rumble that's coming up.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
we should. I almost forgot
I
about
want to watch that.
He's still in the go.
Hang on. Sorry about that, folks.
That's okay. People in the background, that's what happens. And besides, we're at the ending of this thing anyway.
Anyways, yeah. Greatest Royal Rumble. Yeah.
That'll definitely be something to talk about in the future. Anyway, to all who's somehow still listening to this, thank you guys very much for enjoying this podcast. It's great to be back here with the Losers Lounge. And it's time to kick off WrestleMania week, so enjoy WrestleMania. Thank you for watching, and good night.